We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it, and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Yo, fuck nuts! It's probing time.
Once upon a time, when fools I find.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm watching my peers, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon.
Greetings.
Hello.
I realized that by making the intro longer, people have more time to get in here. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I make my intros shorter and then I say some really messed up stuff. So then I know no one saw my intro because no one's ever canceled me.
Yeah.
People just show up late. Every single intro, I'm doing something very problematic. Every single one. No one's called me out yet.
Damn.
Yep. Every single live stream of the perp. Making sure. What was that? What was that noise?
Whoa.
All right, what are we doing?
2 seconds.
What are we talking
So
about?
We're
What are we
talking
doing?
about Monkey Man.
Okay.
I
Sounds-
haven't seen the trailer yet,
Which Monkey Man?
but that's the thing, right? So there's a Monkey Man that Crazy Joe mentioned.
Where's Crazy Joe?
Yeah.
Crazy Joe!
Just-
I texted him. He said he can't come on right now.
Yeah.
So now we're screwed with the Joe list
I
who
know.
brought us this topic, and now we're running it without him.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel right, CGH.
No. It does not.
We could kill time. Let me see
That's
we
what
got
it said on the news. And the news never lies.
Yeah. But we gotta entertain the viewers because we got 3 viewers.
here.
So,
So what?
God damn it.
Here. This is how we stall time.
We just show clips.
No, pull up what I
Wait,
gave you.
What is this? Is
These
this
are all the Monkey
This
King
isn't
movies.
sus. Okay.
These are all Monkey King movies. The Monkey King's a very famous Chinese mythological thing. See? I ain't lying
That's a
to
cool poster. That's a cool poster.
you. All the posters kind of look the same after a while.
That's true.
So I go to my list of Monkey Kings because there's so many. I forgot what it's part of some awesome like mythological book like China's the Odyssey. Oh yeah, Journey to the West. Sorry. I know that character shows up there. I've seen a bunch of Monkey King movies by accident. He just shows up in my movie. Like I saw the Journey into the West. I had no idea about Monkey King or anything like that. It was by Stephen Chow. And then at the end, he's just fighting this demon little monkey. And it's like, oh, that's the Monkey King. And apparently there's a bunch of movies about the Monkey King. A lot of adaptations concerning the Monkey King. So I want to see Monkey King versus Monkey Man. Dude, this poster looks. Look at that monkey, dude. That
I
is
saw
a
a
Monkey
movie.
King. You okay? You saw a
Oh
movie?
yeah, I saw a movie on Amazon. It was called Conga TNT.
Okay. What does that have to do with the Monkey King?
Well, I mean, I guess he's an ape.
Yeah. What does that have to do with the Monkey King?
Do it.
Damn. Monkey King.
Bring him back up. What's Conga TNT? He's just running around dynamiting buildings and shit.
I don't know. I think it's a sequel of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those low budget movies.
I see.
Damn. We're so entertaining that we lost viewers.
But we didn't have anything ready.
I know. That's the beauty of the after show.
Oh, we got him back
It's
though.
basically just
Leave
Kong when you
this
think about
up because we get 3 viewers every time you leave this image up for some reason.
it. Oh, really?
Yeah. Conga
So
TNT.
So whenever it's not,
Does he throw
us,
dynamite? Yes or
we
no?
get viewers.
Does he make
don't know.
big dynamites
You want to
the
watch
size
the
of palm
trailer?
trees and he just chucks them at helicopters? Because that'd be cool. That's what I want from my Conga TNT. You don't put that TNT in there unless, you know, you're the freaking TV station because they know drama.
Do you want to see the trailer?
No,
Well, we're gonna show the trailer.
I knew it. I knew no matter what I
Yeah.
answered, I was going to end up watching that fucking trailer.
Well, we have to have something on here. So
That's what Disney Plus is always saying. Gotta put something on. Is this Chinese? First of all, that plane was flying sideways. I don't know if anyone noticed that. Go back. Go back. That plane was flying sideways. Did you see? Go back. Look at that plane flying sideways. That's hilarious. Just use the arrow keys, bro. Oh my freaking god, CJ. No wonder Joe had to make up an excuse. Look, it's flying sideways!
I have premium, YouTube Premium, and it's still lags.
Are we in space? From the darkest jungles. Whoa, look at all that B-roll. I hope you're happy, CJ. We're back to 1 viewer.
Yeah.
We deserve this. Oh my god. Manga. Did you get a bunch of them in a row and then it's a conga line? They call it, the sequel should be called Conga Line. Just a bunch of congas rode up. Oh my god. Conga TNT. He didn't throw a single stick of dynamite to anyone. I'm not watching it. At least have like those cartoon TNTs, you know, with the lever
False
that you have to press
advertising.
down. That would have been cool. If the
There's
there's
actually.
a giant lever. Conga's
there's a-
creating a lever.
You ever
If
see
he
the
pushes that
original
lever,
Conga?
the whole world will blow up.
The
What were you
original
saying?
Conga.
What were you saying?
I said the original Conga. You ever
What
see
about
it?
the original Conga? No. Dude, if I didn't see the sequel, what makes you think I saw the original? Oh. Dude, a sequel. A millennia in the making.
There's a huge monster gorilla that's constantly growing to outlandish proportions, loose in the streets.
Pause.
I paused.
No.
No.
I was saying there's a huge gorilla, and I said pause. Never mind. That's
Oh.
Conga, born of a scientist's dreams, bred on a madman's nightmares, brought out of the jungle and turned into a wild beast beyond man's understanding.
I am your master, and you must
Pause.
obey me. Now you no longer.
No, I'm saying whenever there's sus lines being said. Now that's in my head. I am your master. Pause.
Dr. Decker, who stole the jungle's secrets of sorcery to distill Satan's black magic in his own laboratory.
Conga.
Jones, as the girl who becomes an accessory to murder.
This is basically
With
just
Claire
King
Gordon
Kong.
As the young student. Trapped with a madman in a nightmare world of fear, jealousy, and passion.
Oh my god.
Sandra, you know I loved you.
The jungle scene of color, excitement, and spectacle is
Color?
thrillingly mixed
Oh,
with the
God.
close mystery of
That's-
strange insectivorous and carnivorous plants. See them. Fear them.
Apparently don't like
Feel
this.
the anger and the anguish of Jess Conrad in a picture charged with powerful emotion.
He slapped him. Oh my God! You ruined
The
that
most
model.
fantastic beast of all time. Not
Oh, yeah,
since
the
King
model
Kong
set.
has a screen
It's a good
exploded
model.
with Such mighty fury and spectacle. In the new process of spectramation and Eastman color.
Oh,
it
finally!
grows in
This is where
size and terror
Spectination came
before your
from.
eyes.
For all those
Oh, really?
wondering.
Film that fills the screen with giant
I
entertainment.
don't even know what that is.
Neither do I. That's the point. It's fine.
But you must see.
They're showing the whole damn movie. He better tip over that Big Ben.
Damn. That
was
was
good.
cinema. That was cinema.
Monkey Man. Can I show you a bunch of
Monkey
Chinese
Man.
trailers and see if you get taken down? Crazy
You
Joe's
wanna see
here.
Monkey Man. Oh, you see him. Yeah.
Finally,
Ooh.
a real
We
stream.
can talk about the real Monkey Man now.
I can't stay for too long because we're gonna be eating dinner soon. But
All right.
yeah.
Tell us how you found out about the Monkey Man.
Oh,
'Cause you knew and no one else knew, and I'm usually into this type of weird news, especially if it has like a mythological, supernatural bent, possibly. And
Well,
I never heard of that.
I remember when it happened. I mean, I was there in Ground Zero, not in India, but I remember in 01, I was working at the time at TV
Don't say
Guide.
Ground Zero in 01, dude.
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, sorry.
Damn.
Sorry. In 01, when these Monkey Man sightings happened, I was working at TV Guide at the time, TV Guide magazine. And my friend Brendan worked there too. And, every day we'd, kind of get to work and we'd look at the news. We'd go online, what's going on in the world. And these Monkey Man things were happening. And, it was never the top story. It was never like, hey, our top headline today, Monkey Man is attacking India. But it was in the news every day. Another Monkey Man sighting. And it was this weirdo little story that every day we'd come in and we'd be like, and it was when the artist sketch, the artist rendition came out. They go, this is what artists, and I showed it on the stream the other day. In fact, I might be able to pull it up now. But when that was released, that like artist rendition of what the Monkey Man looked like, that just fired up our imaginations. And we were like, yeah, of course I don't have it here anymore.
It's on the screen right now, Joe.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there he goes. When we saw that, we went nuts. We're like, oh my God, look at this thing. He's wearing like a helmet and like he's got a belt on. Like, I mean, it was just so ridiculous. And we thought this was the funniest thing in the world. So every day it was like we started Googling like Monkey Man, like, is there new news? Has the Monkey Man been sighted again? And yeah, it just was a fascinating thing. And then just as quickly as the phenomenon started, it stopped.
And no one reported on it, or did they report that it stopped?
Yeah, well, it petered out. It was like there were all these sightings, and then it was forgotten, and it was like
crazy. Do you know how many deaths were cited to be Monkey Man related? How many? What the final count was?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I do know that they said people were like jumping to their deaths because they thought.
That's what I don't get. Why is there multiple people jumping? Like, is there like? I think there was a drug or something. We
heard there were articles at the time that said people were sleeping in groups. They were like gathering together and sleeping in groups for protection in numbers, so Monkey Man couldn't get them.
Chupacabra.
It was just wild. It was this wild thing, and I mean, it's been over 20 years. My friend and I still text each other, and we're like, "Oh man, hasn't been a Monkey Man sighting in 20 years. We need the Monkey Man to come back." It's just great, man. It's great. He had buttons on his chest and glowing red eyes and a metal helmet. He's a monkey. He wore a helmet. Come on.
Damn. That's almost like Planet of the Apes in a way.
So I watched the trailer for this movie, Monkey Man. Man, couldn't be more disappointed. It's like you're just going to give me a typical action movie when I could be having a story about the little 4-foot monkey in a helmet, chasing people around India. That's the movie I want.
Maybe the sequel. But did you know that China has the Monkey King? Have you heard of them? Have you seen any Monkey King movies? There's like
I have
hundreds.
not. I've heard of the
hundreds.
I've heard of the Monkey King, but I've never seen a Monkey King movie.
Journey to the West is by Stephen Chow. That's probably the most accessible one. This one. He shows up in the third act. It's okay. I thought it was worth seeing. Maybe he's in the picture here. Monkey King, Monkey King. No, they didn't put him in the picture. But this is by Stephen Chow, the guy that did Kung Fu Soccer or whatever.
What about the Hollywood one that they did?
Did they do a Hollywood Monkey King movie?
The Legend Begins.
The Legend. Oh, the one with Jet Li, the Forbidden Kingdom.
And they also did a Netflix one.
I don't know. I know he shows up in Forbidden Kingdom. I don't remember what scene. I only remember the Jet Li Jackie Chan fight scene. Yeah, there's a bunch of Monkey King movies. He always shows up in some of the the wushu fantasy ancient China movies that I watch. Every once in a while, Monkey King shows up from the wild. I'm like, oh shit, Monkey King showed up. Let's go. It's always a delight when the Monkey King shows up. Maybe one day we'll get Monkey Man versus Monkey King. That's the dream.
Just like we get shark movies.
There's no trailer. I'm gonna put a bunch of these. This is part 4, Journey to the West, part 4, Demon Child. The Demon Child.
Demon Child.
I'll put all these. Magic Monkey. Let's go.
That's why I was gonna drop this trailer because I just found this. It has nothing to do with monkeys, but it's sharks.
What?
And it's by the same company that we just saw made.
SRS, yeah. Sharks of the Corn, yeah. This is Stephen Kang's Sharks of the Corn. Yeah. I know of this one. Stephen Kang's Sharks of the Corn. I know of this.
Hey, it's Crazy Joe.
Crazy Joe, you were in Stephen Kang's Sharks of the Corn? Look at the B-roll of shark footage they have. Was that scene implicating that lady was going to take her top off in the middle of a cornfield? What the hell was that? Why would you go? I was like, I'm just going to go skinny dipping in a cornfield.
That was terrible. That was absolutely
this is
terrible.
without a doubt the worst thing I've ever seen.
No,
Look at the shots for the end.
No, did you see they go, you're gonna need, and then they made us wait and wait and wait and wait, and then they come back and they go, a bigger field. And it's like, no, you can't do that. You have to have the punchline closer to the setup. You can't spread them out that far.
Yeah, Stephen Kang doesn't know what he's doing.
It says Stephen King.
It's Stephen Kang's Shark. That's how I know the title. Stephen Kang's Sharks of the Corn.
I just found an article on...
Kang, K-A-N-G.
I just found an article from May.
To find a Stephen King movie.
I found an article from May of 2001 in The Guardian about Monkey Man. Monkey Man causes panic across Delhi.
I just want to know how these people died. Like, how do they fall? Like, what were they doing? Like, this reeks of drugs.
It says the attacks always happen between midnight and 4 a.m.
But how come the people end up falling then?
I don't know. The Monkey Man, who's between 4 and 5 feet tall, has a monkey-like face and strikes between midnight and 4 a.m. He's pounced on almost 20 victims during the past 5 days, leaving them with deep scratch marks and gouges on their arms and necks.
There you go.
Police have received complaints from people sleeping on roofs or in the open near the city's slums. He is also elusive, slipping away into the darkness after his attacks. Some say he wears a helmet. Others insist he sports metal claws.
Dude, this sounds like a real monkey.
Has a shaggy black hide.
This is a real monkey.
and possibly roller skates.
Like he's going in, he's slashing them, then he's running away. This is a real monkey. This isn't a monkey.
A monkey in
Oh
roller
my
skates.
God. In roller skates? Yeah,
It
dude.
says, at least one man has died after tumbling off a building in panic when his neighbor cried, "The monkey man is here."
Wait, but was he? Was the monkey man there? Or did his neighbor kill him?
I don't know.
This is so bizarre. This is the most bizarre story. I don't know. I'm not getting anything concrete whatsoever.
Despite the sightings, however, police
Chris.
remain unsure whether he is in fact a monkey. We contacted Delhi zoo authorities and experts.
Could be a
say that
hippo. We don't know.
No simian would ever attack without provocation.
This sounds a lot like if the Mothman prophecies were a monkey.
Yeah, and lame.
And lame. Yeah.
At least that guy took out a bridge.
The Monkey Man began his reign of terror. I love that he had a reign of terror at the weekend in
not
the
like he's just
four
annoying
colonies
people.
of
Till that one
East
guy.
Delhi.
Dude,
He has since struck so many times across the capital that some officers now believe there could be more than one Monkey Man.
It's probably a gang of monkey men.
Dude, it's just a bunch of monkeys.
It's chupacabra.
No, it's not.
It
Dude,
is.
I'm Hispanic. That's my culture, bro.
But you're not
privilege.
Mexican. I'm Cuban too, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, then you should know more than anyone. Respect my culture.
Well,
bro.
it's mostly Puerto Rican and Mexican. We don't really have it, and we have different stuff in there. We have like.
Well,
the
can we make one
soda
up right now so we could have
We
one?
can we can make one of our own if you want. You know,
I would like to.
Let's make like Let's make
Like, can we have a real dinosaur? Like
a
urban
like
legend,
a
one of those
hyena
dinosaurs in Cuba.
with an eye patch, like that's like a hyena type pirate type of thing, like a timber wolf, which is where the Legend of the Worlds came from. You guys know that, right? Like that's where the legend,
Hind legs.
yeah, because
It's
they
the
would
hyena
they
that
would
walks on both legs. That's
they
great.
would walk on their hind legs, and
Yeah, and look at you. And it wears a trench coat.
and
Did you ever
well, I
see
don't know.
that
I don't
Murders-
want. Whoa, let's not get weird. Trench coats.
No,
Fuck,
have you ever? That's really creepy. Clive Barker made this short story that I read called "New Murders of the Rue Morgue," which is about like this serial killer is killing all these prostitutes, and this guy's investigating, and little by little, as he's investigating, he's getting all these clues. Like, dude, this is like a monkey that was taught to pretend to be a man, right? It was, and then he learns about this philosopher / zoologist that was teaching this monkey to become a man, shaving it. He shaved it so it has this weird look. Taught it to wear clothes, and at the end of the thing, the final lesson was teach it to love a woman, and that's why this monkey is going crazy, killing all these prostitutes and shit. Because that's the part that the man, I guess the philosopher, fucked up or some shit. So now this monkey's this crazy ass serial killer running around with a trench coat. It is super creepy the way he describes it. It's like you would think that like that's funny. Like that should be funny.
Have you guys ever heard of?
Go ahead.
Because it's that whole story there reminds me of like a real story, but not like Tarzan, but Greystoke. Have you guys ever heard of Greystoke?
Oh yeah, great movie.
Never heard of that.
It's a Christopher Lambert movie about. It's the true story of Tarzan.
It's
and-
probably the best Tarzan movie ever made.
Yeah, and
There's one on Netflix killing it right now with Margot Robbie.
It's got Andy McDowell in it. Did you know that Andy McDowell, they didn't like her southern voice, so they went in and dubbed over her with Glenn Close before Glenn Close was a big name?
Yeah.
Do you know how fucking mad I would be if I was Andy McDowell? Yeah, if that, you know what I mean? Because this is what was that guy?
First movie. That
Yeah,
was her first ever
and
movie.
what was that? What was that director coming off of? He was coming off of something massive when he made Greystoke.
Ooh, I can't remember. Let me see.
Chariots of Fire. Chariots of Fire. He was coming off of fucking Chariots of Fire, dude.
Best picture winner.
Yeah, and then they did her like that. I mean, you get to work with at a time in the 80s when you win Best Picture, write your own check. Write your own fucking check. And I remember Greystoke being like that story you're telling me about, Perp, except it was creepy. Like it's the real story of Tarzan, how they tried to domesticate him, and the war Tarzan went against the monkey, like the real gorillas, like the fights he would have, and they would like hunt panthers and shit. Dude, it's a great fucking movie, man.
I gotta see it. Minnie Driver's in this?
Greystoke?
Yeah,
Maybe she
I
would have been.
I don't think so.
She would have been very young if she was in it. It was Andy McDowell, Christopher Lambert.
Andy McDowell. Okay, sorry.
Who was the main guy? It wasn't Anthony Hopkins, was it?
We're now live both on my channel. I didn't write that. Who wrote this? Who am I? What is this? What's going on here? And we're not live.
Who
on
are
my
you?
stream.
We're
Oh, we
here
are
now.
What the hell?
I took your shit over.
What-
He
bro.
took my shit. This guy's taking my identity. What the hell?
Damn.
Anyway, if you're into movies like that,
Ian Holm is in it.
Mhm.
oh yeah, if you're looking for something like that you like, because you're always looking for the weird stuff, and it's artsy but in a creepy way. But the only thing that
Yeah, I
makes
like
it creepy is like the cannibal tribe they run across with the arrows and shit, and but it's very 80s, like it's very like telegraphed acting. But
Yeah.
Christopher Lambert kills
Is it like smoky, foggy setting? I like that.
Oh, dude, it's all
not so much
gray. It's
creepy, not so much
gray.
creepy, I like atmospheric. I
It's
love
gray
atmosphere.
and rainy. It's depressing.
Yeah, that's
the
what I love.
atmosphere. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
depressing
I
as
love
fuck,
that
dude.
stuff. That's what I like.
And Christopher Lambert was like in peak physical condition when he made that movie. Like he was fucking ripped and he was young. That was one of his
Yo,
first
didn't
movies.
we find out he was born here or some shit? I was like, where did he get that accent?
He's
Like,
Canadian. He's Canadian.
oh, French Canadian. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the one scene where the chimpanzee, I don't want to give away the spoiler, but when the one scene where the chimpanzee, he finds the chimpanzee in captivity, heartbreaking scene. Heartbreaking.
Oh man, it's one of those. Am I gonna feel bad for animals?
You're gonna feel bad for him, animals, people. You're gonna want him to get laid, but you're not gonna like the way he gets laid. You're gonna cheer for the people that are trying to reform him, but you're also gonna want him to go back to being Tarzan. It's a phenomenal movie, dude. It's really good. When I was a kid, Joe, I just remember that scene where that tribe of cannibals comes out of the woods and starts shooting everybody with those arrows, and that one guy gets away. And I was so drawn to the TV that I remember I looked at the name of the movie, and back when you used to have your Cinemax HBO guide, remember you would open that up and see when shit was coming on, and I wrote down the next day it was coming on, and I watched the whole movie. And for me to watch an epic like that has an intermission, bro, you know, and that's what turned me on to movies like Lawrence of Arabia, Gandhi, you know, just good. There's one I cannot remember for the life of me the name of it, but it was on HBO and it had a intermission in the middle of it, and all I know is there was this, they were stuck on some island, and this guy had a TV in his cave, and this girl who looked like Molly Ringwald, he's telling her, I got TV in my cave, and they went back and saw it, but I cannot remember the name of the movie for that. I love that movie. I love Congo. I love Tom.
Amy, Grey Gorilla, bad. Grey Gorilla's bad.
I used to get a lot of shit for liking that movie, but I guess it's
bro.
kinda,
I got the toys.
yeah, dude. I had the motherfucker. I had all 4 Taco Bell watches.
Based.
Yeah, bro. That's how much.
Them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I don't give a shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Send
me a pic of those on DM. DM me those. I want to see them.
Did you see this?
Well, next time I get my tote, I will definitely take pictures of my my Congo watches.
Please do.
So
there were only 4 of them. There was only 4 of them, but yeah,
I know, but I want to see. I want to see. I love that stuff. I used to have.
I'll show
them.
you for sure.
I completely forgot.
Apparently, this is our cloaking devices.
With them nostalgias. What is this?
They're
what am I
cloaking
looking
devices. Cloaking devices, apparently.
But
we can still see it.
No, that's fake. That's not real. That's not real.
No, that's real.
No, it's not.
The memes that came out of this is hilarious.
It's fake. Memes because it's fake. We use mirrors now. We use digital mirrors now.
Bro,
almost
you know what? Who's releasing that? First of all, they're releasing that so our enemies think, haha, look at how stupid their cloaking shit is.
Yeah, they might do that on purpose. No, that's right. Yeah, because in real life, dude, we have the LCD technology now. Okay, remember when they put the helicarrier up in the air and he said, okay, let's go invisible.
All right, I gotta go. Dinner's ready.
We love you, Joe. Thank you.
We have technology not as good as that, but close to being that good. We have digital technology.
I think we have technology even more advanced than that.
Maybe, but we don't know about it.
Us, yeah.
Hey, when I was a kid, the big
UFO
UFO
probably
craze.
find out in like 10 years.
When I was a kid, the big UFO craze was because of like the stealth bomber and the stealth fighters and the testing they were doing out in the desert, and no one could pick it up on radar, so automatically they assumed it was aliens. You know what I mean? Because my mom and dad said that when they were
hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about that. Like testing they were testing the bomb.
When my mom and dad said that when they were young, they never heard about fucking aliens or green men or fucking abductions. That shit happened in the 60s. It just popped up out of nowhere.
In the 70s, yeah.
Yeah, everybody just started saying, "Oh, I was abducted by aliens." I was like, you know what I mean? Like, it's now, am I arrogant enough to believe that in a universe as big as ours, we're the only human-like or intelligent life forms? Fuck no, I'm not that arrogant. But
I mean,
I don't believe that like they're coming down here probing people's X-Files butts and stuff. I'm not buying that. I'm just not.
I mean, what about all
there's
the
no reason for
gods that are from like Egypt and stuff like that, like Mayans?
What?
Mayan gods?
I understand. And
Like,
why do all
that
pyramids look
those-
the same? Because that was the only way they could build them.
Bro, do you know how much
But I mean,
freaking
like
lies?
all the statues and stuff like that.
No,
Look,
I don't buy it. You know what? Like, if anything, the internet's taught me it's like, bro, if people are lying about crazy shit nowadays, I can't even imagine what was going on back in the day.
When
They
you
saw
could-
like
when you could
they
get
see
away
an
with it.
asteroid, they see an asteroid go beyond like just the horizon, then one person comes out, they're gonna think that's an alien, right? Like one person comes from that direction that they don't know a stranger. It's like that's an alien. Oh my god! So I don't buy any of that stuff.
And they never called them aliens. They didn't even have a word for that. They called them gods. They were gods, different kinds of gods. Like. But then again, when the conquistadors landed on our islands, perp, we thought they were gods. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, did you see what they were wearing?
Yeah, we thought they were gods. Like my, that's where the culture comes from. And the Cubans had it. I gotta be honest. Besides the actual like Native Americans, I think the Cubans had it pretty bad too. The reason they're called Indians is because Columbus was looking for the West Indies, and he thought he landed, or no, he landed on the Indies. So he thought he called them the West Indians. Indians. That's where the name came from. Because they looked like people from India. So he automatically assumed, oh, this is the West Indies. No, motherfucker, you crossed an ocean, you dumb motherfucker. I'm sorry, I know he's my guy and all, but he was a dumb motherfucker, man. Like he really was.
They all were back then. They didn't know.
Columbus did a lot of bad shit, man. Now, does that mean we should just rip down every statue and get rid of? Come on, man.
How many statues are there of him?
Not many, but that's just how the world was back then. That's just what the world was. Like we can't help it. Yeah, of course it was bad. It was not good, but nobody did any good back then.
Yeah, everyone sucked.
Everybody conquered. Everybody sucked. They only knew one way to go to war, and it was Roman. Like
they didn't know shit. They thought like demons exist, like all this crazy stuff.
And now we know all sorts of shit, and like we still can't figure out why all this stuff is disappeared. Why'd all that stuff disappear in the Bermuda Triangle? I don't know. Have you ever seen how big the fucking Bermuda Triangle actually is on the map? Maybe because it's 1/4.
You know what's weird is the cave drawings that look like this.
Yeah, but
like how would they know?
I mean, CJH. Listen, I'm not gonna shit on you if you want to fucking believe in aliens and stuff, bro. A lot of people do.
Oh no, I'm not saying you are. I'm just I'm just bringing that up as a thing.
I think
we got more viewers. People think we're starting drama. Yay.
I think it's a fascinating. I think it's a fascinating concept, but I also think that like
Perp is muted, by the way.
I'm not buying into that shit. Like. We're the same people that like, oh, there's fucking witches. Burn the witch. We're the same people that did that.
That person's possessed by the devil because they said something weird.
Yeah, fuck all that, dude. I'm not going
there.
Oh
my god, I'd be the first one rung up. It was like that guy is definitely possessed by the devil. You see what he's talking about? I'd be the first one to go. Can we do a little movie talk real quick?
I thought we were talking about movies.
Okay, Chris, you saw the Holdovers?
Strange stories.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Holdovers.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It might be my favorite Alexander Payne movie.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I dug it. It was good performances.
And the best part of that movie is it was one of those movies where they don't tie up all the loose ends. You don't get full closure at the end.
Well, I think you do, but it's just not like the happy cookie cutter satisfactory. It's like, lives move on, it's about like,
right. Is he still going to be friends with his teacher? Did his teacher get a new job? Did he ever find a woman? The black woman, I thought she was like the main role, like the breakout performance, just her dealing with the loss of her son, her alcoholism. She was, to me, because Paul Giamatti is Paul Giamatti in every movie. But that
Sure.
whoever that black girl was, she was like the Blake, like she was the breakout role in that movie. I really enjoyed her performance. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. It was a cute movie. Like just a very sweet, fun, comfy movie. So I enjoyed it.
When he was fucking around and oh my god, fuck you, blah, 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 you can't catch me. And he jumped on a trampoline, he broke his arm or whatever, and he just started screaming, "Oh
That was
my
funny.
fucking god!" I was laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Do you
That
know
was really good.
that Indiana Jones Dial Destiny is based off of a real item?
Yeah. Isn't
It's
the
like an
Ark of the
ancient
Covenant
clock.
like a
Or an ancient
all-
computer?
They're all based off real things. I thought,
or at least
Spielberg,
like
yeah.
things people thought were real at one point. I don't know if the Ark of the Covenant is really real.
Well, biblical people believe it's real. They
Yeah,
believe in
yeah.
the Holy Grail, all of that. You know.
Sure.
Well,
no, it's cool.
Well, we don't believe in like Christians. We don't know Kalima. Well, like we don't know about all that. We don't know who that guy is, but yeah, we sure.
Oh yeah, and Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
There's some truth to that.
Yeah,
I
you
could
took
take out
his
a
heart
guy's
out.
heart.
Took out a guy's heart and
I could do that.
That guy was a great villain, man. I'm trying to think of what else I've seen him in. He's been in other shit.
Probably. Yeah, he was a great villain. He had that headdress is iconic. He just looked iconic. That's such a weird.
When I was a kid, they were giving out free Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom posters. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were just posters. They were Short Round, Indy, Kate Capshaw, and then for some reason, one of the bad guy that like nobody wanted, and now I know why, because it was fucking scary, dude. That guy was scary. What was his name? What was the villain's name?
Kalima.
Was that his name?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll look it up right now.
they were like worship some goddess or whatever. I can't remember.
Shiba Linga. I
Nerds is
remember
in
they
the
took
chat.
the rocks, the stones of Shiba Linga or something.
Yeah, and the people were starving. Figured all the stones together, it meant something. Like
Harrison Ford, KK, Short Round, Mola Ram.
Yep, I'm not wrong. Yeah.
He's
RHAM.
in Gandhi. He's an Indian actor. Probably did some Bollywood stuff.
Wow, that was racist.
What? Why?
You just assume because he's Indian, he's in Bollywood shit. Oh.
I mean, I'm looking at the covers. Are you saying this is an American production?
I'm just messing with you, bro. Calm down.
You think this came from Idaho?
Every black guy's in Boys in the Hood, huh? Perp? Okay.
Watch a Purchase movie.
I don't think I've watched any. You know, there's one movie out there that everyone's like, Chris, I can't. It's Best Picture. How can you not? I said I'm just not into that style of movie. I've never seen it won Best Picture. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fucking shit, but set in
Slumdog
India.
Millionaire.
Slumdog. I've never seen Slumdog, never. And everyone tells me how great it is, and The Life of Pi. Everyone tells me The Life of Pi is incredible. I've never seen it. Maybe I should. I'm trying to expand my movie
Slumdog is
horizons.
really good. Slumdog is. I never seen Life of Pi. I'm not interested in that one. But Slumdog was good.
You don't want to
Slumdog
see
was
a movie that's visually stunning about a boy and his tiger? Like
No, especially after how they mistreated the effects artists on that one. They really screwed him over. When people were saying,
Yeah, we
CGI
talked
people
about the
get-
Ang
I didn't
Lee
know about that.
movie.
Yeah.
No.
Well, look up. There's actually a very famous documentary called Life After Pi. Literally, about
Was
the
it Ang
studio.
Lee? Ang Lee made Life of Pi?
Yep.
Life of Pi, yeah.
Ang
Look up
Lee.
Life After Pi if you like
The,
dogs.
Hulk, yeah.
Brokeback Mountain. The Hulk.
Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Dude,
I
you missed the
had
most
no idea.
important one. Will Smith, man.
I had no. Oh yeah. What was that movie called? Gemini
Will
Man.
Smith, man. Will Smith, man.
Yeah, I never
Gemini
understood.
Man.
That is what it was called, right?
Yeah, I
Cat,
call
get
it
the
Will Smith,
fuck
man.
off. Get off my fucking shit. Come on.
No, man, she's just a cat, bro.
No, man, I don't want her fur getting all up in my fucking
Oh, she's
fans
a
that turn on my
cutie.
computer.
Come on, she's a cutie.
She is a cutie, but she knows not to be up there.
No, she's a bad cat, bad kitty.
Yeah, sitting right on the vent on my brand new Xbox, where it can suck in all her fur and shit. Fuck all that. Better get
You
your
got the
big ass
brand new
off.
Xbox? You play Power World?
Did
yet?
Did
I
you
got
ever
brand new-
see
a brand new
Will
PlayStation? I don't-
Did you ever see Will Smith explain why he turned down The Matrix?
I don't know. Probably for the same reason that fucking.
Just blame
It's a video
Jada.
here.
All right, this is one of them stories I'm not proud of, but it's the truth. I did turn down Neo in The Matrix.
Monetize your
I'll
flubs.
jump into conclusions. That was a crazy time in my life. It was like, however I threw the ball, it was going in.
What was he doing in '99 when they would have asked him to do that?
The year before.
So
I was like,
Wild Wild
I'm
West?
doing another alien movie. I don't want
Yep.
to be the alien movie guy. So I turned down Men in Black. And Steven Spielberg called me. He was producing. He said, why are you turning down the movie? I was like, I just don't want to be the alien guy. He said, do me a favor. Don't use your brain for this one. Use my brain. He was so serious that I was like, all right, he did do Jaws. You just get in that universal energy and nothing can go wrong. And the other side comes and then you can't do nothing right. So after we made Men in Black, the Wachowskis, they came in and it was like they had only done one movie. They did a movie, I think it was called Bound. And they came in and they made a pitch for The Matrix.
And as it turns out, they're geniuses. But there's a fine line in a pitch meeting between genius and what I experienced in the meeting.
So this is the actual pitch that they made for The Matrix. So dude, we're thinking like imagine you're in a fight and then you're like, jump. Imagine if you could stop jumping in the middle of the jump.
Say that again?
But then people could see around you 360 while you're jumping, while you're stop jumping. Right? And then we're gonna invent these cameras. And then people can see the whole jump while you stop in the middle of the jump. So I made Wild Wild West.
Yeah, I get it. And who knew, right? Like, really, who knew?
Like, you see people, that Monday I was walking around, hey guys, sorry. Hey, listen, I'm working on Bad Boys 2. Don't worry about it, sorry.
But it ain't like it would have been that, like Keanu was perfect. Lawrence Fishburne was perfect. If I had done it, because I'm black, then Morpheus wouldn't have been black. Because they were looking at Val Kilmer. So I was gonna be Neo and Val Kilmer was gonna be Morpheus. So I probably would have messed the Matrix up. I would have
Fuck, is it weird I want to see a Val Kilmer, Will Smith Matrix?
I think he's giving it to us right now with these clips. God, look at that high production YouTube by Will Smith.
Can you imagine though? Like, I mean, who thought?
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Keanu Reeves is better cast. That man plays confused amazingly, and Neo is confused throughout the whole damn movie.
No, but think about the pitch though. You come in, and Wild Wild West was this super famous Western that everybody loved. With it's like the Western James Bond, and you're gonna give it to Will Smith. You're gonna give it to a black guy, and you're coming off these two really big hits already, and then these other dudes come in and go, hey bro, like here's what we're gonna do. I would have absolutely been like, yeah, fuck it, Wild Wild West is gonna be the better movie.
Yeah,
I mean, because the Matrix was so fucking far ahead of its time, bro. The Matrix was so far ahead of its time, man.
I think that had to have been a joke. I don't really think they pitched it like that.
No, they might have. They might have, bro. Like they.
I don't think so. How the hell did they get money to begin? How did they get his front door to begin with?
Well, it was.
I guess Bound. Bound was amazing.
Bound was great, and Miramax. Who did?
And it was a different time too.
No,
so people
Matrix
took
was
more risks.
I know it was Warner Brothers, but they pitched it to Miramax first, remember? And it became this
probably.
like,
They probably
yeah. So I mean, Miramax was like art house, Dimension Films, a lot of things that ain't around anymore, and Warner Brothers was probably like, yeah, fuck it, we need our
Holdovers was Miramax. They're still out there. Every once in a while, they get a little indie movie.
Yeah, but Dimension's not out there anymore, are they? Dimension's gone.
Dimension's not,
yeah,
no.
like, and that used to be owned by Miramax, if I'm not mistaken. The Weinstein.
Really cool seeing Orion again in American Fiction. They have a new logo.
But yeah, I can't picture the Matrix any other way than how it is now. Yeah, and I can't, like I can't. And the first one's a masterpiece. The second and third one I enjoy, but they're
the second and third one complete. Like for me personally, I know they have fans. I respect it because but man, did that drop the ball for me?
Well, I mean, we all knew the guy was.
I think it's as close as you can get to when people say that ruined the original. I don't agree with that type of mentality. But if I did, it'd probably be The Matrix is the biggest culprit of that.
I mean, with the exception of some shoddy, like fucking, CGI, but for the time it was a big deal. I don't see why people are so mad at the story. The story's great. You got a virus who took.
They promised me he was the one.
He was the one. He was literally
doing the same shit.
He was an allegory for Jesus, bro.
It felt like a sequel video game too, which I guess was the point. But it was like after the one, it made it seem like godlike, like he's going to control things, and it's like,
well,
he just didn't dig it.
I read something.
He was still fighting. He didn't need to do that if he's the one. And it's like, and then they do the excuse of upgrades, and then Mr. Smith is there for some reason. And
he had to believe he was the one. He didn't know, and he had to learn. It was a learning process.
No, in Reloaded and Revolution.
I read somewhere that the story of Anakin is actually the story of Lucifer.
No, I still believe that Anakin was also a Jesus allegory. Space Jesus. Yeah.
They turned to the dark side, or
he turned to the dark side.
He was influenced by the.
He was tempted by the dark side, and he actually went for it, unlike Jesus did on the Mount. But he restored balance to the Force by sacrificing himself.
Yeah.
And giving people back their free will.
Blah blah. Man of Steel. Zack Snyder. Blah blah.
Yeah, it's all the same. It really is all the same, guys. It really is. That's why I'm looking for something new. Like even I'm burnt the fuck out on Star Wars. I'm burnt out on all of it. I'm burnt out on all the. I can't wait for movies like fucking Roadhouse. I'm gonna try to watch Argyle and see if that's any good.
Roadhouse looks like an absolute blast. I can't wait for that one.
Something fun, man.
And it's on Amazon too. So I like that too. I like my theater experiences, but sometimes, especially that one is perfect because I like watching the direct to DVD action movies all the time. So that's perfect.
You know what I watched the other night because the show Ted. People, watch it, Chris. I finally watched it. It's fucking hilarious. It really is good.
Sure.
And then there's the scene where they're watching Flash Gordon, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go watch Flash Gordon. So I went and watched Flash Gordon. I busted out my old DVD of Flash Gordon, and
Flash.
It still holds up. It's so bad, it's good. It's so horrible.
The universe. That's like Degrassi's #1 IP, I think.
I think, I sent him video. I sent him videos of me watching it, and he showed me videotapes and collections.
#1 most desirable return on IP. I mean, I don't know what it is.
I put that on Twitter the other day. I was like, I really believe this. If you didn't take it too serious, this could be a really fun redone movie.
You know, I don't know. Was Edgar Wright attached? That would be perfect. Edgar Wright.
Who do you cast as Flash?
Movie.
Who do you cast as Flash and me?
I don't know. I don't like to think of that. Okay. Let's
see. Well, no, you know what? Never mind.
John Cena.
You ain't got it. You ain't got it. You can go
on.
No,
because it's this.
Go on. Save it for when Brucifer wants to do it. Go ahead. It's cool.
No, you're right. You're right. Because it hasn't been cast.
Are you gonna start drama?
Like, it's disrespectful.
Should I make a thumbnail that says drama?
I don't know, but the girl that plays Aura, whatever the fuck, Ming's daughter. Oh my god, she's so fine. But Dale, the chick that plays Dale, holy shit,
Dale,
bro. The women in the 80s were so fucking fine, bro. There will never be women like 80s women ever again, dude.
Oh please, that hair needed to be addressed,
bro. The hair is what made it.
That hair needs to be addressed. Too wild. Y'all were getting too wild out there.
Oh well, the big
he stinks, and I don't like him.
Like I get that, like the big all the teasing, but the curls and the feather and the Farrah Fawcett shit, late 70s, early 80s, amazing hair, bro. So
you know what? In the 90s was pretty much just 80s muted and just left cold. It was like a 80s vomit, like a. The
90s was like, let's see how much, and not just because of grunge.
The 90s was faded.
Yeah, how pale can we go? How basic can we go? How fucking.
Let's return to black. Let's get the goths in there.
Although we did have some nice. Although we did have like that really great phase. We did have that really great phase where girls were wearing bodysuits with blue jeans and high heels. That was a great phase, and blue jean jackets. That was like a nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was. We had the 90210 Melrose Place stuff going on. We had a little bit. But yeah, I'm an 80s kid, and I loved. I mean, even though the majority of my young adult life was 90s, I always look back at the 80s as like the best decade. And look, it's coming back now. You got motherfuckers wearing like, I'm not trying to bring that back. There's a reason that shit faded out. Mullets and dangly earrings on men. No, sorry. Nope. I'll wear hoops. I'll wear studs. I always wear my shit, but I'm not wearing no dangly cross.
Dangly.
Did anybody?
Oh, come on, bro, dude. You fucked up, Chris.
I know.
You just mentioned two things that were in Jean-Claude Van Damme's Hard Target: a mullet with a dangly cross earring. All right, and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That was a really good one too. That was a good one. I want to
Van
show
Damme
you
looked
guys.
awesome with a mullet.
I want to show you. I want to show you guys something. Hold on. If we can share it. It's so cringe. It's gonna hurt you though. I just want you to know it's gonna hurt. I don't know if you guys saw me put it on Twitter, but it's so. I literally told Matt Jarbo, "What the fuck did you just show me, man?" It was that cringe. But hold on. It's so bad. It's so bad.
What is it?
It's just I don't know what it. I don't know what it is. I think it's two people acting out a fucking like a role play anime fantasy of some. I don't know. I don't know.
What?
You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
Is this gonna get us taken down?
No, fuck no. It's a fucking TikTok, guys. Calm down.
I'm amped.
I just have to find what the fuck did I just.
Always amped.
They think he's a righteous.
This is my watch list, bro. What are you doing? What am I doing? Found a couple good ones. This one sounded really cool.
Maybe they took it down. Hold on, I might have took it down.
Wong Kar-wai with John Wick lore building. This one. I'm gonna look for this now. Wong Kar-wai is one of my favorite directors. Oh no! Don't show it.
Okay, here it is.
In my next stream, I'm going to sign you guys movies, and if you need help getting those movies, I will pay for you to rent it, because we are going to be doing movie book reports. I'm tired. Chris liked the idea, so what we're going to do is I'm going to give everyone that shows
that was a good idea. Okay,
y'all have to watch a movie I tell you to watch.
I want to share the screen, and you guys are going to be like, "Are you fucking serious?" There you go, CJ.
Hurry up! You've been hyping this.
Well, I had to find it, bro. Yeah, fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. Still waiting.
Yes,
Wait,
I know.
What happened?
I did it. Hold on. That was my fault. Share screen.
Wait. What happened?
Huh? Dude, you missed it, dude. Shit went down in the chat. Luckily, I deleted everything, so you can't catch up. I'm not gonna do it. They were saying some messed up things about you.
Just share this. Share this.
Oh, damn.
You've got to watch this, okay, guys? Tell me when you can see it. Can you see it?
Yes. Protective.
Okay. Just watch it. Just watch it.
Is this controversial?
Hello? Hi, Bubba. Oh.
I told you to call me King.
Yes, King.
Let me see if there's any boys around you.
Okay. There's none here. I promise.
This is very anime.
I'm already.
Look at his earrings.
No.
Sure. Put me on speakerphone.
Oh, it gets worse.
If it gets worse.
Anyone goes near my queen, they die. Ah!
This is awesome. Respect.
You really are my protector.
I know.
You are my protector.
Me feel so safe now.
Are there any boys there?
Papa,
What is
are you braiding it for someone else right now?
No, of course not, kitten.
Kitten?
Good.
Of course not, kitten.
Because trust me,
What are these accents?
this
Where are
kitten's
these people
afraid
from?
to use her claws.
Bro. Who fuck my life, bro? Like what the fuck?
Fuck everything.
That was some crazy shit, right? Like, who
Man,
does that?
this just confirms Trump's gonna win. Fuck.
What? So cringe, bro.
They're
It's
gonna
like-
show the right's gonna show people that and say that's the left. and we're screwed.
I don't think I'm gonna go that far, bro. Jesus Christ. That's the way I
Thanks,
look
Obama.
at it. Good job, Obama. That's just
Man,
rude.
That's
Who's doing
crazy. I
that?
want to do one of those videos and get popular. Yo, is there
No,
any voice
I
around
do that
you?
every time politics is brought up. That's
Yeah, I like
the
it.
joke. That's the inside joke.
Stays, okay? It's a staple. Yo, babe, are there any boys around you, kitten? I want to do
And
that.
the growl with the braces and the dangly earrings and the curly fucking.
I could outdouche that man. Don't worry.
Oh
I could
my
outdouche him.
fucking god, bro!
I could outdouche you. I could out cringe anyone.
And the shit that girl was doing, the purring and the shit with her nose, I'm just like,
There was
wow.
no one around. She's like, "You're my protector."
You know, it's funny.
That's
Is
right, kitten.
Somebody's out there right now jerking off to that chick for doing that. That fucking weird anime shit. The cross eyes and the. I got a friend who does it. Like, no joke. I've got a friend named Clover. That's her name. Her name. Well, her real name's Kayla, but she's on Twitch and she blew up. She blew up doing no, everyone knows her real name. She blew up doing that shit, that sticking your tongue out and crossing your eyes, like that, all that weird shit, and painting the freckles on your face and the pigtails. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, Kayla? She's like, no, Chris, trust me, you have no idea how much
money.
She said, I'm making a bag off this shit. I'm like, who the fuck wants to jerk off to that when you could
get that bag, Barbie?
You'd be surprised, man. People don't want lingerie and shit no more. They want fucking underage anime girls. It's disgusting.
Ew.
That's what they want.
All right.
Can we change the subject?
Oh, we so are after that last one.
Canceled already.
Hey, we were against that. How are we getting canceled? I guess anime fans are getting mad.
I just
it's just cartoons. Shut up.
Wait,
Go hug your body pillow, loser.
Wait, do the Cartman accent.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
It's animated.
Yeah, all that. Apparently that's how I sound.
Man, I got 3 voices for everyone, all right? You fall under Cartman. Deal with it, okay?
I'll take it.
Like, it's a good voice, okay?
The monkey thing, I don't know. I was trying to be I really was a little bit for a second like involved, but then the more I was like, yeah, this shit sounds dumb. I did have a good joke though. I did have a good joke. You guys
what,
were
the
like,
monkey guy? The monkey man?
when you were showing the king monkey and chief monkey and whatever the fuck you were showing.
Monkey King, bro. Show some respect.
Yeah,
bro.
okay,
That's
but then you
Chinese
were
movie.
like, but then you pulled up one movie called Magic Monkey, and the only thing that popped in my head was like stripping monkeys and gorillas and shit at a strip club. Magic
Strip
Monkey.
club?
Yeah, like Magic Mike, but Magic Monkey. Like for some reason that popped in my head. That's how fucked up my life is. I need help.
Start thinking of stripping monkeys.
I started, yeah. Well, Magic Monkey, Magic Mike, it just goes together, man.
Magic Mike was a pretty good movie. I heard the sequels were bad, but I enjoyed the first one.
Really, I never watched it. I'm not gonna watch.
That was a good movie
about strippers. I don't know.
It's funny.
Even girl strippers. I never watched movies. Well,
Back where it came from, or so help me. Get that thing away from.
I did watch Dancing at the Blue Iguana. That's a great fucking movie. But that's like
Never heard of that
indie. It's an indie movie with Jennifer Tilly and Daryl Hannah and a bunch of. It's a great fucking movie. It's about the real dark life behind what it's like to be an exotic dancer. And there's a little bit of Russian mafia involved. It's fucking. It's good, man. I love Jennifer Tilly's character in it. It's an indie. It's on Tubi right now. It's a fucking. Find the trailer. You'll like it. Find the trailer.
Might check it out. There was this stop motion horror film. If you want to see it, CJH, it's called literally called Stop Motion. Apparently, got good reviews at some festivals.
CJH, don't let
I'm gonna do a big stream, man. Sundance apparently has some killers this year, so I can't wait to talk about that.
This fucking guy over here, man. What were you doing?
Aren't you into stop motion? CGH?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, there's a stop motion horror film. You want to see the trailer?
I'd share the. Oh, God. I can't believe someone says the Halo series looks good.
Well, you'll bring up this trailer, but you want to bring up Dancing at the Blue Iguana. That's fucked up.
Wait, what's this?
Dude, I'm not gonna.
Oh, the thing you're talking about?
That one sounds too spicy, Chris. Sorry.
It's not going to be a Red Band trailer. It's just going to show you how, it's a dark. I don't know. I think it's a dark movie.
What
It's
happens?
a very
in Jade?
dark movie.
All right. You know what? To
Be very
even
careful.
to call it to be fair, I won't show this trailer since we didn't show your trailer. You're right. Fair is
What,
fair.
bro? I'm not 12. You don't have to give me the
No,
exact
no.
size popsicle that the other kids got. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Fair is fair.
fair. It's fair.
In the after
We can't afford to be innocent. You don't even know what song I'm singing, do you?
No, I don't. Was that Bob
Fair
Dylan?
is fair. Is fair.
That Good
Degrassi
Charlotte?
knows. Stand up and
Like
face
Bob,
the
rich and
enemy.
famous.
You never heard that? It's
No.
a do or die situation. We will be invincible.
Wait.
use that
did
one.
they just-
Pat Benatar, the legend of Billie Jean. Come on, man.
Billie Jean is not my love.
When she goes
they-
full fucking, when she goes full
Did
Joan
they-
of Arc, and she's like, fair is fair. Yeah,
they
that's a-
just
Ferris
confirmed that
Bueller's Day Off.
Did they just
Madame
confirm what?
Web is
CJ?
AI.
Oh my
created.
god. This Marvel talk, right?
Well,
Well, I'm
on
not
my
in-
channel, it's okay.
But nobody gives a fuck about Marvel is the problem. I'm excited about the movie.
Shots fired at Kevin Feige.
No, like really, everybody's mad at Marvel for some reason
Everyone's
lately.
just
Like,
mad.
you can't do shit. You know what I think?
The world's just
Here's what's
mad,
funny.
Chris.
I gotta call somebody out
Oh
though.
my
Is
God, my
it
girlfriend
true?
bought me a Coke.
CJ, do you do research? Could somebody help me out right now, just so I know? I don't want to go into this without doing the research. So somebody help me real quick.
Research.
This Suicide Squad kills the Justice League.
Dude,
meets
come on.
Godzilla. Whatever.
Minecraft Squad.
Is this shit really tracking like they say? Is it like number
I don't know.
one,
That's a question for Claudia.
number 3, number 5? Because all my real gamer friends, like all my gamer friends that buy every fucking game that comes out, even people that are like kind of generous when it comes to DC games because they're DC fans, even they're saying that this game is a looter shooter dog shit. Like you don't even look. Captain
It's a looter
Boomerang,
shooter pooter.
bro. Captain Boomerang doesn't throw boomerangs. He shoots
That's what
a
I
gun.
said. I said, wait, you mod up his gun? What do you mean you mod up his gun?
Wait. Is your dinosaur broken?
No, it's the Coke got in the way. My girlfriend bought me a Coke.
Oh.
Ah, fuck. The Coke got
Coke's
in the way.
Okay, there.
Wait,
Spoken like,
the what?
spoken like a true
The
fucking
what?
director, baby. Spoken like a true on the set of Days of Thunder Part 2 fucking director, baby. Right there. Anyway, what was his name?
Oh, no.
Wait,
See, your nerds here. Everyone hide.
No.
Anyway,
Oh,
everyone
no.
I've talked to said that Harley Quinn doesn't use a bat or a hammer, it's a gun. The shark doesn't tear people apart. Once in a while, if it's a special move, if there's specials charged, they all use guns. What the fuck kind of game is that? Who the fuck wants to play that?
That's a looter shooter.
So you couldn't give Captain Boomerang boomerangs to shoot? You couldn't let I don't know, Harley Quinn throw the bat? Whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just sounds like, I'm sorry, man. It just sounds, everyone
This
says
shit's over before it begun like Gotham Knights.
yeah, but no, but people like Eddie, it's saying that it's this fucking huge game and it's going to be massive and it's
Who's a hater on Gotham Knights? Fuck Eddie. There, I said it.
So you know what I mean. So I don't know. Eddie usually does his research. So I don't know. But that's why I was asking you. Have you done any research on it? You people.
No, I heard the same thing.
Yeah, because I'm not buying. I'm not getting it. I'm not even gonna fucking.
I think the hype is there, though. I think slowly it's been getting there.
It's
I think
DC. It's gonna have some hype. It's DC. You got King Shark in there. You got you got Harley Quinn, bro. And the title itself kills the Justice League. That's enough to make me go, But to find out it's all guns, how you gonna kill Superman? Tell me, how you gonna kill Superman?
Kryptonite bullet.
Does everybody got kryptonite bullets? Everybody got kryptonite bullets in the game? Like
You know they can get it.
From who?
Bro, from the DC
Lex
store.
Luthor? Oh, microtransactions.
Yeah, microtransactions. You're gonna have special Krypton bullets.
Wow, that's fucked up.
I know. I know. You know why it's fucked up? Because I'm gonna use it to kill Batman.
I don't know. They're saying that if you play it Degrassi, I think you're right, but I think Degrassi probably went into. I can see Degrassi. See what Degrassi said.
I think
put the alpha.
Degrassi works for James Gunn, and he's
No,
obligated
I
to
could
say
see
that.
I could see Degrassi going in and playing it like it's an actual video game and not connecting the word DC to it. Not giving a shit about the characters you're playing and just playing it as a looter shooter. That might make it fun. But people that are going into this for a DC Comics experience aren't gonna, how are they going to get it? How?
That's
Anyway, I was
canon
just
to,
walking
like,
around the
Arkham?
city.
Anyway, I was just wondering if
How's it
Eddie
even canon to
was
Arkham?
is Eddie coping, or is Eddie, because Eddie usually does his research, man. Eddie, doesn't really throw shit out there just to throw it out there. I'm surprised his channel's not bigger. Every once in a while, I do think he needs to, get away from the comic book shit for a while and talk something else. But yeah, he's been talking about this
Like
game.
we're
And
talking aliens and stuff.
just talk anything, I'm just saying. The last few videos, all he's really talked about is, everybody's mad because they are disrespecting Kevin Conroy by, oh wait, Batman kills in the game. Now people are mad about that. Oh my God, King Shark doesn't do this. People are like, this game's dead, because he has one video talking about this game's dead out the gate. This game's dead. And then the last video he just made is about how great this fucking game is and how it's like tracking at number 1 on one console, number 3 on another.
It's okay that he changes his
You guys
mind.
can do that clickbait stuff. Like
Maybe he wasn't researching the first time, and as he started diving more in,
that's probably what it was. I
Yeah.
don't think he's I don't think he's putting out false information. I'm just wondering is
maybe he got bought.
Is the game good? Because I might. I like looter shooters.
I did a reaction video, and I felt disgusting that I did it. Because it felt like it sold my soul for a reaction video.
What are you talking about?
I didn't try
I got
any
a lot
of
of
it.
views, but like I don't know.
I haven't
it's
tried
just-
it, Degrassi, because I don't want
The
look,
whole
and I
clickbait
don't
thing
care.
just feels ugh.
Feels what? It feels what? Yuck? Because it is fucking yuck, bro. I hate it. I hate that.
TJH, you're the most clickbaity motherfucker out here.
No, I hate it. I really do hate it. I hate that guys like the quartering will do
TJH
it.
writes that the world's ending.
The quartering will do it, and
because
everyone
it
will
might
talk shit.
be.
It's a double standard. It's a massive double standard, and I don't want, you know what I mean? All
Like-
I'm
like-
saying is
like this
everybody
feels-
clickbaits.
this feels
Everybody
wrong.
clickbaits. Everybody fucking clickbaits. Everybody. The part that I don't like is when someone like, okay, for example, the quartering, who I don't like, I despise
Got a
him
lot
like
of views
everybody
on
else.
it though.
But he'll clickbait, and everyone will call him, what a disinformation, clickbait, blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit. He shouldn't be allowed to do that. But someone like Max will do it, and it's okay. Geeks and Gamers does it. It's a bad thing.
Who's the hypocrite?
Max puts out clickbait himself.
No,
you know
but
what I
who's the
mean?
hypocrite there?
There is no hypocrite. They're both
Exactly.
hypocrites. There is none. There is
But
none.
no, but you said it's that people are saying it's.
I said it's a
bad
double.
with quartering.
I said it's a double standard.
But
To yell
who?
at somebody
From who?
Bro, okay, Max is always talking about
Quartering
how people.
thumbnails?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I don't know.
But, yeah, and then he puts out his own clickbait. You know what I mean?
But the thing
I don't
is,
think he talked
like,
about
if-
quartering.
He hasn't
Maybe
done
he
it
has.
lately. He hasn't done it
Yeah.
lately. It's been a while.
the unfortunate thing is you can't survive on YouTube unless
Perp, you better
do
start
the clickbait.
remembering. You've been around a while, but you're still the new kid around here, bro. There's a lot of shit that went down that you don't know about.
I know he used to be more problematic.
Yeah. But
he got
he's really chilled lately, man. He really has.
Wait,
so-
who, me?
He wants to be positive.
I've been
CJH, don't make it
problematic.
about you as always.
I was problematic back in the day.
I don't remember you ever being problematic, but that's just me.
I was outed from
how
MME
did it-
before I was outed on
Outed
MME.
for what? I never even. I didn't. Well,
Before. It was before
I wasn't
Perp's
trying
time.
to make this. I wasn't trying to make this about MME or MME versus anybody. I just thought that would be the most.
But even before, I was
There
like,
is no
because I
MME
was-
versus anyone because MME killed it.
Because
MME slaughtered it.
stuff.
I just thought that this would be it would be the most relevant.
It's because I
people know
used to be
Max,
Phantom
and people
Menace.
know the quartering. That's all I'm saying. You know.
You know, Paul Giamatti refused to tell people how they did that eye thing. He doesn't say whether it's CGI or like a eye
It's a
lens
prop.
prosthetic.
I think it's a prop. Yeah.
He won't tell people. That's
wait,
cool.
wait, what's that sound in the background?
What do you think?
Is that senior nerd trying to speak?
Always comes in watching somebody else's. He's watching TV or playing AC maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, playing AC.
Yeah, he's playing a video.
Oh. But I used to
Welcome.
be Phantom Menace, and that's how I got a lot of people, I guess.
A lot of people used to be Phantom Menace. A lot of people used
Never
to
me.
actually agree. Well, you weren't around in 2017 when a lot of people agreed with what Jeremy and Geeks and Gamers was
I
saying.
would have absolutely
Then all of a
ate them
sudden,
whole.
they went fucking crazy with it, bro. They went fucking crazy, made it all
And that's
political,
when
turned it into
that's
a
when I
funnel,
dropped off.
yeah, and everybody jumped ship and started calling them out, and that's when like a little baby culture war started within just the Star Wars communities. Then it got a little weirder after that, and I just kind of had to step back, man. You know, because people started coming in saying shit like hashtag you're not a hashtag quotation marks you're not a real Star Wars fan if followed by fucked up whatever. You know what I mean? Like no one's gonna tell me, and I'm never gonna tell nobody how the fuck you going any fandom. I don't give a fuck if it's fucking Days of Our Lives or Star Wars or fucking Terminator or Marvel. How the fuck are you going to tell somebody else how to consume their media and whether they're a true fan or not? It's all subjective.
Although I've been updating a lot of my older thumbnails to be a little clickbaity, to be honest.
Wow, you're CJ. Sometimes I just wonder, like do you just like tune us out and then come right back in when it?
Yeah.
It's just
Damn.
I don't know why you like this guy. Seriously.
Damn. What did Senior Nerd say?
I don't even know why you like this guy. Seriously.
Well, I knew what he said.
You guys are hilarious. I love you guys. I think you're hilarious. I think everyone's hilarious.
We got 10 people.
Oh no, they're hilarious.
Viewing.
It's just sometimes they make my fucking head hurt because I'll feel like, wait, did I not say it right? Wait, did I forget?
Chris,
11
Chris,
people watching.
Yeah.
Compared
Can I?
to...
This is all done with respect, but you said you can't tell another fan how how to enjoy that fandom, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's fair.
Do you feel? I think you. Okay. Do you feel it's okay for fans to tell filmmakers or the artists?
That kind of bothers me too. Now, I don't mind criticism. I don't mind critique, man. It's but the whole what I should have done was and I would have done it this way. Well, you're not a fucking director. You're a YouTuber. Shut the fuck up. Go out and make your own movie, or at least be a director like Perp. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Armchair quarterbacks. We all do it, and we all do it.
We all do it. Yeah,
we all do it.
I do it
but
too.
I didn't build a
I
channel.
do it where I shouldn't. I'm telling Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I mean? I didn't build a channel off of it and get to the point where I'm like, I'm boycotting unless, like, what the fuck, bro? The Dolphins name in that movie should have been so and so. And if the Dolphins name movie ain't like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
I mentioned clickbait, but for the next couple minutes, I'm gonna have this.
I think one of the things that could really help is we have to be, me included, everyone in spaces should be more careful with words they use. When I'm saying, like, okay, let's say you don't like a trailer, right? I think saying something like, oh, that movie's gonna suck is not as healthy as saying something like, I'm not interested in that. That's what I've been saying a lot more, is like, I'm not interested. Rather than saying, oh, it sucks. No, why would I want to see that? It looks like it sucks.
Some people get so carried away. Like, you think I look, I didn't like The Last Jedi, but I wasn't gonna shit on people who did. And I did not.
Sure.
I didn't go, man. You know what? I really hope Solo fails because everyone's mad at The Last Jedi. No, I didn't want that. I don't want any movies to lose money.
Sure.
I want everybody to. But I also don't want the whole like fucking like these Snyder fucks, bro. Like anything that Henry Cavill does now that's not connected to DC, they try to get people to like go to war against, and like, you hired this. What's his name? He's got a weird name. What's the new Superman? Corn Sweat. David Corn Sweat.
Yeah.
The hate that this kid got because he's going to be the new Superman from these Snyder fucks, bro.
Because
for
he's
no
not Cavill?
reason.
It might be
For
because you're
no
looking too
fucking
into it,
reason.
though.
No,
It might be because I didn't see any
see
hate.
it.
I didn't see any hate.
I see some, but they.
You see a couple, but I saw overwhelming support. For it.
Okay, let me rephrase it. That kid didn't get as much hate as James Gunn did for hiring him. How about that?
That's true.
James
Gunn got some
fucking
flack.
hate that James Gunn gets. By the way, come on, guys. Name me without doing mental gymnastics and jumping through 17 different fucking hoops, okay? Then training a poodle to bite a fucking alligator.
I'll do it in 14.
Explain to me how the fuck James Gunn is taking L's for movies he didn't produce, direct, write.
Oh,
how are these? James Gunn has never made a bad movie. Name one. Name one. I'll wait.
I mean,
No, I agree with you.
You know what's
I
gonna
love every
happen?
single James Gunn movie I've seen.
Yeah, but
All
I even
these
like the stuff he's
Snyder-
written and didn't direct.
But because he took over DC and movies that
You know
were
what?
already
You
in
know
the
what's
can,
gonna happen?
I'm
Is
talking.
all these.
Well,
sorry,
Chris,
sorry.
I could actually
Wait,
come up with a good
why
faith
not?
argument.
Let me
Jesus
pee
Christ.
real quick. Let me pee real quick, and I'll be
God
back.
damn it,
All I'm
Chris.
saying is, I don't know. I'll be right back. I promise. I
God
just don't
damn it,
understand.
Chris.
How is James Gunn getting
Take the
connected to,
computer
like,
with you to the bathroom.
how is James Gunn getting connected to Flash? Black
I'll tell you.
Adam?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you
It's
when you
not
get back.
fair. It's not fair. I'll be right back.
Leak it, and come back, and I'll tell you how. Okay? And I'm being good faith, 100%.
You know what's gonna happen?
Senior
is
nerd,
all
have you
these
seen a
Snyder
movie
fans
since Die Hard and
are
Christmas?
Going to
Have you seen a movie
watch
yet?
The
I don't
movie.
know.
and
That's
call
CJ's
me
This is
fault.
Senior
Bobby
Nerd's
Jones.
movie watch.
I'm answering the question till CJ say his thing. So you won't interrupt me. So CJ, say your thing.
That's part of the show, man. Answer my question.
No, I'm
It's
not.
part
No,
of the show.
I won't catch part of the show. I hate this
Senior
part of the
Nerd,
show.
have you seen? Okay, so I'm gonna catch up chat. Senior Nerd hasn't seen a movie, and he's a friend of mine. I'm the perp. This is embarrassing. I have a friend out there that hasn't seen a
I'm
movie
playing video games.
since
Is that-
December 25th, and that movie he saw was freaking Die Hard. Was the last movie this man saw. So we're doing a thing called Perp Senior Nerd Movie Watch.
Oh my god!
All right. Every
I
day
know,
he
dude.
comes on here. I'm gonna. Have you seen a new movie yet? So have you, Senior Nerd?
I mean, there's cutscenes in the
No, not fucking cutscenes, asshole. How dare? Okay,
They're
I'm gonna rent a movie for you one day. I'm gonna find a movie that I think Senior Nerd needs to watch. I'm
Why
gonna
are we
rent it
so
for you. You have to
aggressive?
watch it, and I want a book report. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
This
I'm
is
not gonna write
bullshit.
shit.
This is bullshit.
Whatever.
I can't believe this man hasn't seen a movie since December 25th, and that was Die Hard.
All right, I'm ready. All right, I'm ready to get schooled. But before I get schooled, I just want to say, marketing should not count. By the way, he's the head of DC.
No, it's not just.
Is he,
if he's
is he
the head
supposed to come out and say? Is he supposed to come out and say, "Yo, these movies suck. Don't go see them"?
No,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
absolutely no. Where this is all good faith, like where you could say that it's not an L. I'm gonna say honestly, it's just a critique that what James Gunn, that if he were to take an L, it would be that how he, because if he's in charge of DC, I assume he's also in charge. Degrassi could correct me. He could have changed the dates, right? Like the dates were just absolute slaughter for these movies. I think if he would have moved them around
he
better,
might have had. He maybe could have moved. The
I don't
dates
think
he
so.
could have
I
moved
think
some
that-
dates around, not put Flash in there. Flash deserved a shot. That was a
Well,
legitimately good movie.
Summer release. What else do you want? It got a summer release, man.
I know, but it's just maybe the dates. I think the number crunchers, they know how much more or less what a movie's gonna make, right? Like even it's going, it goes out to the public estimates, but they have even finer data. You know, there's people that get paid.
I think maybe when
so
you're
they
the
knew
head-
what was up.
I think maybe when you're the head of anything, perp, this shit rolls downhill, and you've got to take one on the head, whether it's your fault or not. You know what I mean? If something
Absolutely,
happens,
that's what a responsible leader does. Absolutely.
Yeah, if something happens in NFL, then it's the head of the NFL's got to handle that. Okay, we fucked up, our bad, even if it's not his fault. You know what I mean? So I get it, but not to the extent of the hate that James Gunn gets, man. Because when it comes to his movies, they're already. I think people are maybe starting to warm up to the Superman Legacy movie, but like at first they were like, "No, don't let him touch Superman. Fuck that. Oh my God, we're getting a young Superman." Yeah, well, you're kind of right. Okay, you know what? I'm just
Since Michael Keaton, like I was alive for that one. Jesus Christ,
I
I'm
was
gonna
alive
bitch
for
about
that
everything.
too. I remember that was my first taste, perp, of real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was my first one. And I
That
remember
was
like,
that
people
was
just
my
hating on a
no,
casting
that was
choice.
my first taste of real marketing though, where
Oh.
everywhere you look there was a Batman.
Batman symbol. Yeah.
Batman cup, Batman
I mean,
tumbler,
that's when Warner
Batman
Brothers
car,
played it
Batman
perfect.
Hot Wheels, Batman this, Batman T-shirt. Oh my God, look at the
It's
Batman
perfect marketing.
Norelco razor from Batman. Like,
Dude, Batman changed the game. Like that changed
Yeah.
action films. That changed
But,
the 80s.
dude,
Like
the only
Batman
thing
is technically the movie that brought us the 90s. Like
Batman,
after that, all that
honestly,
80s Rambo
I would
shit went away.
agree because even Star Wars had fallen off since then, and Star Wars was like the original merchandising machine, man.
No.
You know, so yeah, that or maybe like concert tees and like Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt was one of the guys that was like, "Hey, look, I'm going to put my face, my name, and my car number on everything, and we're going to sell it." And
Yeah.
people were like, "No one's going to buy this shit." Now NASCAR, half their money comes from merchandising, you know, so there's something there, you know. And the toys, don't get me started. Like I collect a lot of shit, but NASCAR shit, nope, fuck that. That's a slip. I'm not paying $50
Yeah.
for a
Real quick,
fucking car.
Degrassi, the question is James Gunn in charge of
The
release
dates
dates?
that
Can he
movies-
move
yeah,
them,
release
can he
dates.
move them around
That's
if he
Warner.
wanted
That's
to?
gonna be Warner Brothers. Just one.
But then what is the head of DC? But I don't know. The head of DC, this is a new position. I don't know what the
Okay.
exact
Think about this.
powers
Okay,
are.
so Kevin Feige runs Marvel, but does he own the release date? Will that be Marvel or Disney?
Kevin Feige is the head of Marvel. He doesn't.
He's ahead of Marvel, but Disney's making those decisions. Bob Iger's making, or Bob Chapek, one of them. They're
I don't know.
making that.
I also
decision.
assume that there's probably negotiation. They probably all talk about it and they agree.
Yeah,
on
I
it
assume
or
there's a
something.
board meeting where everybody gets
Yeah.
together and goes, "Hey, what should we do? Should we cut
Apparently,
off?
this is 89's Batman. Or the Robin from Batman.
Oh,
From
yeah,
that
and-
universe.
Yeah, because remember
Yo,
Marlon Wayans.
why does he look
was
like
almost-
Robin Hood?
Well, yeah, because remember Marlon Wayans.
Dude,
was
that is a
almost-
badass freaking cover, though. Holy
Oh,
shit!
the cover's great. That's one of my favorite covers of all
Holy
time.
it's so
shit!
good.
That's a
That is
beautiful cover.
one of my favorite covers of all time.
Dude, that
Yeah,
looks
that's
cool.
yeah,
That's to be on your wall.
yeah. That's one of my. That was the
That
was
freaking black and gold.
Yeah.
Mwah!
Yeah.
Burton is
That's
a
one of my-
genius.
Absolutely,
That black
one of
and
my
gold
favorite
color
covers.
scheme for the
Wait,
title.
wait.
Batman, oof.
Is Robin getting ready for, COVID?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look
I'm
at his
so lost.
mask.
I don't like that Robin feather thing. Going
No,
on.
his mask. Look.
I never liked Robin.
I'm
I
making a
always
bad
and
joke, sorry.
this is gonna come off wrong. I get it. It's gonna come off
What about
bad.
Dark Knight
especially-
Rises?
I never liked Robin as a side period. I don't think an old man like Bruce
who
Wayne
is?
should be palling around with teenage boys. I'm sorry. I think it's fucking weird.
Can I
think it's
counter that?
dangerous.
Can I counter
It's
that?
because they haven't
Can I
done it
counter that?
right.
You said old man Bruce Wayne. I think someone like Edward Cullen Bruce Wayne.
I
That
said
guy
older
is.
man.
Yeah, he's. I think that guy's crazy enough to put a boy in danger. I like the idea of Matt Reeves' Batman. If any of the Batmans would put a
Yeah, and
kid's
I'm
Do you
not
life in
think
saying
it
danger,
would be Jason
it's that
Todd?
guy.
And I'm
And
not
I
You
saying
think
it.
it'll be Jason Todd?
Look, I'm not saying it as a weird way, like, oh, this guy likes little boys. No, I mean you shouldn't be putting someone that young in danger.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying.
And
That's why
under
I said
any
Edward-
circumstances.
The Batman,
you know?
I think he would though, because he seems like he's psychologically broken too. There is no
he
Bruce
is
Wayne.
psychologically broken.
Matt
Every
Reeves,
version of
Matt
Bruce
Reeves
Wayne
hasn't
is
come up with a
psychology.
Bruce Wayne. Matt Reeves just showed us the Batman.
He showed
There's
us the
literally no
Batman.
Bruce Wayne in that movie.
But this is a broken Batman. So where do you go from there? How do we get broken Bruce Wayne out of this? Because this is a broken Batman.
He needs to come up with the persona, like sort of how Nolan did it. He needs to come up with the persona, which Kevin Smith came up with a brilliant pitch for the original Batman. That should have been Matt Reeves' thing. Is like the
That's right.
Edward Cullen is the Batman the whole movie, right? So what should have happened is the Riddler's taking out high society. So the Batman comes up with the idea is like, oh, this is in order for the Riddler to target me, I need to come out as Bruce Wayne, the playboy billionaire that does all the crazy shenanigans for fucking
The
clickbait
only
or whatever the hell, and that'll get the Riddler to come out. And so it's literally about the Batman coming up with the Bruce Wayne persona, which would have been a great take.
The only Robin I've ever liked is the Jason Todd version, and that's strictly because selfish reasons. He became the Red Hood, and the Red Hood to me is DC's Punisher. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
like,
do
that's
you
the-
think it's because Jason was the only one to point out the fact that Batman
No,
is or
I
Bruce
think it's-
Wayne is putting people into danger?
I think it's because of what happened to Jason. Jason
but-
doesn't have to point it out to Batman and say, "Look what happened to me because of you." Fucking Batman knows.
There's also the take that Batman also knows the rage within Robin and would be like, it's actually safer that he's with me than if I'm not looking out after him. Who knows what?
Well,
he'll get
that's
into.
where
Who knows what'll
Damien
happen?
Damien
You know?
was raised by.
No, that's actually that's like I think they call that Dexter logic. That's a real thing. Per Dexter logic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, you saw on the show the Rules of Harry. You've ever seen Dexter?
No,
He knew Dexter. Well,
everyone brings up TV with me all the
okay,
time. It's so sad.
Dexter's
I
a
need to watch
Showtime
TV.
show. Listen,
I know. Dexter.
I'm going with-
Dexter's a serial killer.
Yeah, I know the
Dexter's a
premise.
serial
I know.
killer. And he only kills
serial
other
killer.
well, his
Which is
father
lame, by
figure,
the way, but whatever.
his adopted father taught him to do that to get it out of his system so he wouldn't kill anyone innocent because of the rage inside of him.
Lame.
You just said that would be a cool premise for Batman, but it sucks for a horror show.
What do you mean for Batman?
Everything you just said.
Because
Batman could recognize
that's a
the
part
rage.
of Batman. That's the thing. That's a part of Batman. That's not Batman's thing. He's not out there trying to do like raise kids and shit.
Well, this guy was a former cop, a former detective, and
They made it safe for audience consumption.
touchdown, Lions!
Made it safe. Oh, he's a serial killer. Kills other serial killers. Made it safe for audience consumption.
Chiefs going to
I
the
think
Super
that
Bowl,
loses
baby.
teeth. I think that loses edge, in my opinion.
No, it doesn't because you did the
Yeah,
whole
it's still
show
well
is not-
done, I'm sure. Yeah, you're
the
right.
whole show is not about what Dexter does to them. The whole show is about showing what these serial killers do to
Yeah,
other
and how he
people.
figures them out to get revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
because the
get it. I
first
get it.
the
I
ice
get
truck
it.
killer,
I'm being very
bro,
reductive.
the fucking ice truck killer, that was some scary shit, dude. That one's where you're like, wow,
You're
this dude
right.
is
It's
literally-
an Emmy award-winning show. I'm being very disrespectful. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
What do you thought about Trinity?
You're
The
right.
Trinity killer.
Fuck, man. Can we talk about movies? I saw the
Who was the
holdover.
one? Who was the one that
Holdovers.
the show?
I saw
ended-
American Fiction.
Well, people dropped off from the
Fucking
show
nerds.
after the best part. Like
I think it was Dexter.
the guy that played
when they brought
Lord
back.
from Shrek, the bad guy.
Yeah, that's he played Trinity. Yeah,
That's Michael. That's Michael Caine.
Oh yeah, Trinity. Yeah,
that's
Trinity.
Michael
That's
Caine.
Michael
Trinity.
Caine.
Yeah, the
No,
Trinity
no,
killer.
not Michael Caine.
No, that's
He
not
was-
Michael Caine. No,
That's not Michael Caine.
John Lithgow, man.
John Lithgow.
Yeah,
John Lithgow.
yeah.
Yeah. John Lithgow. Michael Caine is Alfred. I'm sorry, but they
Yeah,
did a
yeah.
movie together where they were both bad guys. Yeah. John Lithgow, probably the best serial killer in the show. But the ice truck killer to me was the most unique, the most scary, because the way he would kill him, chop
Wasn't
him up.
that his brother?
Wow, spoilers, bro. Some people might
Damn,
want to watch the show
damn,
someday,
damn.
CJ. What the fuck are you doing?
You motherfucker!
I was gonna watch it. I
What
literally
the
put it
fuck
on
is
my
wrong
watch
with that's
list.
like one of the biggest reveals in
Now
the
I'm
show.
taking it off my
you
watch
piece of
list
shit,
right
that's
now.
for real?
Thanks, CJ.
That's
Hey,
for
what do you
real.
guys think?
He's not being. He's fucking shitbag, CJ. What? Man.
Anyway, the ice
Hawk
truck
Warrior
killer.
of the Wheel Zone. Hawk Warrior of the Wheel Zone.
What the fuck that mean?
That's pretty cool, right? I wonder what the Wheel Zone is.
Oh,
Wait,
That's
we
a pretty
started
cool.
drama.
That's
Should
a
I
good-
play the clip?
A 12-year-old is not a teenager, Degrassi. What are you
I
talking
should.
about?
I'll play the clip.
Stop.
You know that's why
Sorry.
people don't.
That's the
CJ, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you.
Everything's quite short.
I'm gonna give you some constructive criticism right now. You ready to listen?
Sure,
Shit
Let's
like
hear it.
that is why people don't watch.
that's true.
Except for Perp, though. But the minute you stop doing that, Perp's gonna stop watching.
No, and no, and we're just as bad too because we fucking push them into doing that goofy shit, and then you get
Only in
like-
other people's
okay,
streams.
well, no, look at Ruth. Ruth is new here, right? And she's been sweet to all of us, and then we always drag her into our stupid fucking drama arguments.
I don't drag anyone into anything, okay? I just want to talk
We
about
make her
movies.
listen, and
I like the
Degrassi-
holdovers.
All right, I'm done.
Degrassi, it's called teenager because at the end of the number is the word teen.
Wait. Who just played that? No. No, Perp.
13, 14, 15.
Don't do
get
that.
It? 16.
That was not me.
12
wasn't
doesn't
you.
have the word teen in it.
I didn't do that.
Degrassi.
12.
That was Perp.
Did
12
Senior
is
Nerd do it?
12.
Do what? What
Senior
happened?
Nerd doesn't have control.
Oh,
I
have
gave
a
Perp
phone.
control.
wait.
Well, it's just such a long, loud.
You mean this? I didn't do this. I could do it now though. This. That I didn't do that. That one time I did it this time. I didn't do it that one time.
Wow.
He stinks, and I don't like him.
I didn't do it this
confused.
time.
I
I mean, I did it this time. I didn't do it last
I
time.
did it this time, but the one time that was
That one time wasn't me.
That
This
one
time
time
it was
wasn't
me.
the time
Look,
that
I'm
was
gonna do
my
it again
time.
to make sure there's no confusion. This is me.
Fucking Degrassi with his Viking math. 12 is a teenager. You're a man at 11. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Degrassi? He's been watching too many of those fucking medieval William Wallace movies, bro. Like, there's no drama. Why are you saying that?
Or
What's
clickbait.
okay?
Clickbait.
Okay. Then just say clickbait. Then just say that.
I mean, you got to put it in the thumbnail, not on the stream.
Thumbnail, not on the stream. You got to get them into the stream. To
Yeah,
let
you
them
got to
know.
get them in here. Once they're in here and they're reading that, what the hell's going on? Especially when you're talking about 12-year-olds, it's not good. Like, holy shit, dude. It's called tact.
I need something. Look, I had so much fun with Flash Gordon, and then I found another old one because of Joe Blow. Every once in a while, Joe Blow will be like, the greatest action movie you've never seen. When I saw you guys on Max's stream talking about Next of Kin, and none of you have ever heard of it, I could not believe it. I was like, what the fuck? How have you never seen that movie? It's so good. Liam Neeson as like a hillbilly. It's so funny, but it's a great movie. And then Shoot to Kill's one I forgot about. Sidney Poitier and Tom Berenger and Kirstie Alley up in the mountains looking for a serial killer. Bro, 1988. I forgot about that movie. That might be my movie I watch tonight. But I'm trying to expand my horizons.
Yeah.
I need a good
Are you looking at the
indie,
screen?
I need an indie horror movie or I need a foreign movie that isn't a sense, I don't need it to be an affront on my senses, Perp.
So not climax.
If you say it's brutal, I'm not going to watch it. If you think something's bad, I'm definitely going to think it's bad.
Please watch Martyrs.
Okay, that one
That one, man. I'm telling you, it is a journey. It is worth it.
Now, Brutal, I only might watch.
It is very brutal.
Brutal, no, the movie Brutal, I might only watch because.
Oh no, that I recommended to Pop because he was pitching something.
But you said it's got like a really great buildup, and then that ending. And I'm beautiful. Like, ooh, I love movies like that, man. I don't know. I might be able to get to some.
Can I spoil it for you? Because it's very brutal.
Because I'm never going to watch it. Do they kill each other? I'll bet they do. They turn on each other.
So it's like the beginning is like this guy is like this male serial killer. He only kills women like with a hammer and shit, in like very brutal way. And then this woman serial killer, she uses men. She lets them like pay for a hotel, and then she stabs them always in the dick. Right. They show everything. It's really, really brutal. And then it jumps back and forth until they finally meet up, and then they decide to go on a date, and they both plan on killing each other, right? So then they start like going at it, like it's a huge like awesome fight. She's stabbing him, he's like hitting her with a hammer. He starts stabbing her, all this stuff. They go at it. They're just going to town.
I thought you said they were a couple.
No, they're not a couple. It's
a
date. It's a date movie. It's two serial killers meeting, not knowing they're serial killers, trying to kill each other.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And they start like stabbing each other, like they brutalize each other, and then finally they realize, because they're completely like they get to the point like they're ripping their clothes off, all this shit. They realize that the woman sewed up her, what, and the guy's, what, is missing. So like that's why they've been like serial killers going after their sexes, and then at that moment they have this connection, right? And they both start crying and hugging each other while in this bloody mess. And it's like, and then it ends. It's like, whoa, it's a really good movie.
Bro, I don't want to see it.
And they show it, and they show everything.
Yeah, I don't want to see it. I'll look at it through my fingers, but the ending does sound beautiful. Like that's the kind of ending that makes you go, bro, kids ain't got shit on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a crazy movie.
Because when I was young, we passed that. I told you the story. We passed that VHS around it, and we all thought the ending was so crazy. We all were just like, wow, Casper's just sitting on the couch going, what the fuck happened? They done passed AIDS around to all their friends.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That was the movie in middle school for me. When I was in
I
middle
remember
school,
we
that's
were all
all people
thinking,
talked about.
what a fucking ending. But that shit you're talking about, bro, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like
yeah, it's a good movie.
Bully. Man, I can't believe Brad Renfro's dead, man. That blows my mind, you know.
No, and so is the Telly too.
Yeah, that's so weird, man.
Telly from Kids and Bully.
Yeah, they were like, he was the guy that was like, doesn't sound like it, right? He was the yeah. And I just remember watching Bully going, this feels so fun. And it was based on a true story, but I remember thinking, this feels so fucking real. And then I started looking into all sorts of weird shit that happens in Florida. Bro, there's something in the water in Florida, bro. You motherfuckers are crazy.
Yeah.
There is so much
That's why I
shit
just stay
happens
indoors
in
and
Florida.
stream.
Bro, it's got to be something in the water or something in the weed. My friends and I have been saying it for years.
The sun, the damn sun's frying our brains or something.
You're always hearing stories about Bully, and then you watch the true crime or the Dateline, and you're like, bro, what the fuck is going on in Florida, man? I mean, I get it. Everybody's got. Come on, I'm from Chicago. It's Chirac for a reason, but that's more. They're not as personal. The stories aren't as personal as one like Bully, where Bobby Kent takes his best friend out and murders him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know, but that's a great. I love indie films like that where you look at the ending and go, wow, this is fucked up. This ending's fucked up.
You see Ferrari yet?
No, it just sounds boring to me, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just,
You
but
might get a kick out of it.
But of course, I'm gonna watch it because it's a fucking car movie about the guy who made the greatest car on the planet. Of course, I'm gonna fucking watch it.
Yeah, the race at the end is pretty cool. The crashes are there's only like 2 big crashes, but they're pretty gnarly. It's pretty brutal.
Of course.
And then I think, in my opinion, Ferrari has my favorite like closing shot of 2023 to this day. Every movie I watch, I still love the ending. The very final shot of Ferrari is phenomenal. I loved it. Still my favorite closing shot.
Godfather 3 type shit where the Don finally.
No, it's when you watch it, you'll understand. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, I am gonna watch it because look, I watched Ford versus Ferrari. We got Carroll Shelby's version of it. And how the Le Mans went and all that, and they all made Ferrari look like Enzo look like a dick. They made him look like a complete fucking douchebag.
Yeah,
I'm Italian, okay?
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna look at both sides. So I love Carroll Shelby. He's probably the greatest fucking car builder of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Next to Enzo Ferrari. But Enzo didn't build all his own shit. Carroll Shelby did. You know what I mean? Like, so I want to see it. Because I want to see the Ferrari side. And I heard there's a lot about Le Mans and his obsession with just the racing part of Ferrari and not the actual, I'm going to sell people. You know, all those cars are handmade, like 100% handmade. And they are put into like, they're kept in a climate control like place. And they only build a few thousand a year. Like I fucking didn't even know that. That's insane.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's awesome. It's a really good. I think the one you're going to be the most impressed with is Penelope Cruz, man. She plays,
and I like Adam Driver. One of the greatest scenes I've ever seen him in is that a Marriage Story.
Marriage Story, yeah.
Bro,
that's from the writer of Barbie, bro.
That fight with her,
Noah.
that fight with Scarlett and him, just wow. And I wonder how many takes that took, bro. And they're both method actors. Oh my god, they were probably in their feelings for a month before that scene.
I mean, Scarlett's been. I think she's been married 2 times, so maybe she's like that's like her real feelings. Is about marriage.
I want to put that into it.
She's with what's his name now? He's funny.
Yeah, but she was. I think she was married 2 times. She was married to Ryan Reynolds, and then a second husband. So this is her third. This is her third.
Can you imagine calling Colin Joe? Like I could, if I was Ryan Reynolds, because I'm a petty bastard. But he's with what's her name? Dana. What's the girl's name? Blake. Blake. She's funny. But like, if I was Ryan Reynolds, this is mean. But if I was Ryan Reynolds, I would call. Okay. I would call Colin Jost and be like, "Hey man, has she done so and so to your balls yet?" Hey man, has she done this? But I would do some foul shit. I would just to fuck with him.
Do you taste me every time you kiss her?
I've seen your wife naked. You know that, right? No. Well, where does the rule kick in? Let's keep it real.
She was in that movie.
where does the rule kick in, though? Honestly, I've had discussions with my girlfriends about this, exes and current. Certain things happen in any kind of relationship. Girl sends you this kind of media, that kind of media. You know what I'm saying? You know, your own personal OnlyFans type shit. At what point? Because that was your moment with her. That was your time with her. Should you delete that? If you guys break up, should you delete that stuff? Especially if she ends up with somebody else. Should you delete that stuff or should you keep it? Because that was your special moment with her. That was your time with her. That's when she was yours. This is a serious philosophical argument, Perp. What do you think, bro? I want your opinion.
I can't tell. Should I don't know. Would I? I probably would.
That's why
Wait. Say that out loud
That is
so
why I
the
fucking
people
love
around
this
you
raptor.
can hear you.
Because he motherfucker keeps it a buck. Say
Yeah.
what part? Say what part? Who? Him or me?
Damn, the moment has passed. Sorry.
Perk, what you said? I forgot what you said. What you said, Perk?
Perp said, should you? He doesn't know. He can't call that. He can't speak for everybody else. But would he? Yes, he would. Anything that anyone's ever sent me like that, whether it being, you guys know, anybody, it's not in my phone anymore. I get rid of it. Do you know why? What happens if I lose my phone?
Yeah, it's over. Yep.
Then somebody gets all that, and I had gigs, bro, gigs of these women. And one day I was just like, it's off my phone. I'm done with it. You know, if there's a really special moment that I don't want to get rid of, I'll save it in a file on my computer, and I'll lock it. I'll encrypt it. You know, but for the most part, all that shit's gone because I don't ever want that to fall into the wrong hands. And she's not my girl anymore. I don't have the rights to her anymore. The naked rights. There's an episode of Coupling. This British show. There's this British show called Coupling, which is like Friends on steroids. Okay. And there's this guy named Patrick who is a womanizer. And he was dating this girl named Susan, and he had all these videotapes of her. And his best friend found out, and he's like, "You got my girlfriend." He's like, "No, I've got my girlfriend." He's like, "No, Susan's my girlfriend." "Yeah, she's your girlfriend now. These videotapes are when she was my girlfriend. She's my girlfriend in these videos. I have the naked rights to her from this year to this year." And they were like arguing about the naked rights to Susan. It's a great episode, but it really makes you step back and go, "Fuck, man. What is the moral thing to do?" And I always felt that deleting it was the right thing to do.
What the hell's going on in chat?
You don't want to know.
You're typing as me. Stop talking about that in chat, please.
They're talking about Godfather 3. What are you talking about?
Oh, there's a re-edit. So like, there's like a director's cut of Godfather 3.
Yeah,
people in the chat are misbehaving.
It's called the Kodak cut or whatever. You know who I watched that with and had a great time?
Who?
Rhea. That was the one thing we did together. We collabed on that, and she talked me into watching it. And I was like, "I've already seen this shit, Rhea. I don't want to watch it." And she was right. It was a great cut. And Rhea does know her shit for all the
yeah. Oh, Senior, what do you do with an AI picture?
No, this is the good one. This is a better one.
You mean
This is
good
like
one?
this is.
That's not. I don't think that's AI. I think they have pictures of Taylor wearing.
No,
cheap
no,
stuff.
that's
AI
sort
as
of
fuck.
that's a. Well, I think this is the good one because it's her and her.
She don't like
Hey,
it
look. I'm glad the
it's
can't.
the part-
Guys. Really, I'm glad the
Wait. Is Senior
I'm
trying
super
to get me
glad.
a strike?
Why would
No,
you get a
do we not?
strike?
No, no,
There's no rules against that. We got to go. I don't want to talk.
Yes,
About this. I'm not going to talk about AI.
No. Because look at that. This is
All I'm saying
very-
is, I'm super glad for Senior Nerd, and I'm really glad that even though I
What do you mean
live
you're
right
super
here,
glad for Senior Nerd? For what?
I'm right here in Kansas City. He seems to be a Chiefs fan. I'm literally an hour and a half.
I'm doing this because I thought this was funny.
I'm really glad the Kansas City Taylor Swift won.
I don't think it's funny.
I'm really
Senior Nerd.
glad.
Change it.
No, because this is tastefully. This is like funny.
But she doesn't like it, and I think
No. It's the more risque.
even if it's not tasteful, she's going through a bad one.
No, I see the shit that Taylor Swift is angry about. Those are disgusting. This is fun.
Okay.
They are disgusting, but and
I
Matt was
disavow.
right about
Just
one
right
thing.
now. The
Matt
timing
was-
is weird.
Matt
what
was
I'm
right
saying,
about
optically.
one thing. Matt said that if there's anybody that has the influence that could actually get a law put in place to stop this kind of shit from happening, it is Taylor, because she's the most powerful woman on the planet right now.
It's so
When
scary.
it comes to celebrity influence, her, Beyonce. Because what are you gonna do? No, really, what are all these girls gonna do when it starts happening to Beyonce, Selena Gomez, Jenna Ortega, or
Yes, yes, yes.
Ariana Grande. What are all these girls with all this influence going to do when this shit keeps happening to them? When these deep fakes get out of control and you can't even tell if they're deep fakes anymore. Yeah, if anybody has the power to, and do I agree with there should be a law? I don't know. I think it's scummy to do this to people.
I'll wait
I'm
for
not.
smart people to debate it.
I'm not a Taylor fan, but I tell you right now, I don't. She don't deserve this. She don't deserve
No.
that right there.
That's what I'm
bullshit.
saying, senior nerd.
Yeah.
Even if it's done
No.
tastefully, she's still going through one right now.
Okay, but this is nice.
It is nice, but there's all sorts of beautiful pictures of her just wearing her Chiefs stuff where you don't have to go AI. You
Yeah.
can just pick one of those.
Seems like a weird
I
statement.
don't think it's hold. Let me see the full page, the full picture. Because I just saw on
Now he's
Twitter.
gonna look for pictures and he's gonna be.
You know
Googling
what's
her.
funny is I watched Post Malone because I didn't really like. I always thought that she was kind of uppity and stiff, and she kind of is. But you got to understand how much money she comes from, how much fame she comes from. The fact that she probably has to have 24 ex-Navy SEAL bodyguards just to keep her safe on a daily basis. Post Malone, who I do like, said he was walking through the hallway, and here come Taylor Swift, and the first thing she said to him was, "I am so jealous that I didn't think of Better Now before you. That is a great song. I love it. I would love to work with you someday." And then she just kept walking. She didn't use up any more of his time. She just kept walking, and he kept walking. And he says in real life, she's sweet as
could have sworn Post Malone died. I could have sworn. I could have sworn it was a Mandela.
Well,
He
I
did
think,
not
I think
die.
you think of Mac Miller.
Post Malone did not die.
I think you think of Mac Miller. Mac Miller,
or
whatever
Juice
the guy
World, or
name.
one of them motherfuckers.
I think you're thinking of Robin Williams.
Yeah, him too.
You might be thinking of Genie.
I think. I think it's
Yeah. Because you were humming earlier and never had a friend like me. And I think that got crossed-wired in your brain.
Yes.
What else are we talking about, gentlemen?
I don't know.
I agree, Anthony, and
More
I'm
movies?
okay with it. I've been talking a lot of shit, Anthony, but Anthony Beltray's right. Look, it's good for the sport. I can't get mad. It's good for Taylor. It's good for Travis. The Kelsey brothers are super fun. They're really down to earth dudes. I'm just kidding when I call them the Kansas City Taylor Swifts. That because every time Travis touches the ball, they don't have to cut to Taylor. They don't.
Yeah.
They just what I mean. But they do. But no, it's good for the sport. I don't care.
Okay, well, the ratings. Just look at the ratings. Why? How big?
It
is
doesn't
the
matter. They're going to the fucking Super Bowl. Fuck the ratings.
Yeah.
That team just today they won. They're going
Okay,
to the
but
Super Bowl.
I bet you this is gonna be the most watched Super Bowl ever because of Taylor Swift. Watch.
If the Lions get in, it'll definitely be the most watched Super Bowl ever.
What? What are we talking about?
You probably think that you are better now, better now. I love that song. That's such a great
Well,
song.
who is this? Are these real movies?
Oh, yeah.
The Badge of the Bible and Bigfoot. God, that just sounds like some shit's a little too indie, bro. Like,
Some shit's a little too indie.
yeah, well,
A little too Raph.
There's one that I love. Someone showed it to me on, and it's a labor of love, and that's why I like it, even though it's a fucking horrible movie. But it was made in Africa, and it's called
Saving Captain Alex.
Captain Alex, and it's so good. And you can tell
Yeah,
that
it's really good. I've seen that one. Yeah.
they're putting all their heart into this horrible fucking movie, right?
Yeah.
And then you get caught up in the story, like you get when they're flying the helicopter.
They've had some wild movies from over there.
And I just
Ugandan
to
movies.
me, that's a little too indie, but I'll still watch it because it's a labor of love. But like artisan movies, nah, I'm not gonna watch that. I don't like Artisan. I think Artisan's made some of the worst. They've made a couple of bangers, but for the most part, Artisan is garbage. Artisan is a trash company.
Is it?
I mean, they've made a few
I don't know.
bangers.
I wouldn't make that statement without looking it up first.
Look up Artisan movies. Go ahead. You're right there.
Wait, David, CJ is okay. Is that CGH?
Of course, it's CJ. He always wants to show it. The kid eats more macaroni and cheese than me, and I thought I was the king of mac and cheese. I eat a lot of mac and cheese, but this fucking guy
Is it
mac and
AMC
cheese
Artisan?
all
I
the
didn't know
time.
it was
see your mac and
AMC.
cheese.
Hey,
I see your mac
Artisan's
and
owned by
cheese.
AMC, bro.
Now it didn't used to be.
Color Purple. No, that's all. You're done. You're done. You're
No.
done.
I said they got a few bangers. Keep going.
Wait,
Go
no.
into the
Hold
go
on.
into
Hold
the
on.
late 90s.
This can't be
and early
right. They did.
2000s.
What do you mean? Artisan did freaking
Air?
This can't be right. No, this can't be right.
Till
I don't know what the hell that was.
Uh,
What's
What,
Artisan?
the
Let's
lake
see.
or whatever, bro. There's some the darkness. Well, there was one that was actually pretty
Dude.
good though, about a lake. That one
Are
was
you
pretty
Requiem
serious,
for a
Simon?
Dream. Here we go.
Okay, like I said,
Van
Artisan has
Wilder,
some.
motherfucker.
Artisan
Vanilla
has
Sky,
some.
Belly, The Limey, Stir of Echoes, Van Wilder, Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights, House of the Dead. Yeah, we
That's
both
it.
made it.
That shit.
Chuck and Buck,
Okay, what the
Dr.
fuck
T
is
and the
Chuck
Women.
and Buck? Okay,
Chuck and
that
Buck
one's-
was like a friend thriller. Permanent Midnight. I think I seen
Boat
that
Trip.
one.
Oh my god, Boat Trip, the one that killed Cuba Gooding
Yeah,
Jr.'s
some of them
career.
are horrible and some of them are bangers. You know, they got a few bangers.
Yeah.
Especially in the early days when they were still indie.
Oh, look, they
But-
did Hot Boys.
But
The
yeah,
No Limit
but then
movie.
they became like
The
they
Hot
became like
Boys, the
Rent
Hot
a
Boys.
Studio.
Yeah, they're not around anymore, are they? What was their last
They
movie?
no, I think they might still be around, but they became like Rent a Studio. They became like the mercenary production company where if you had enough money, you can get any movie made. One of my favorite movies is a horror movies is made by Artisan. I love Horseman. Bro, Horseman is my shit, bro.
What about Blair Witch?
Which one?
First one.
Yeah, the first one's incredible.
The Blair Witch
Like I said,
Projecto.
they've got some
Or
fucking
put
bangers,
that,
man.
put the Rodney Dangerfield movie. What's it called? Wives?
My Five Wives.
Oh.
When was that made? 2000. Oh my lord.
What word is that, Degrassi? What word are you trying to say? They were folded into what?
Lionsgate.
Oh, Lionsgate. See, and that Lionsgate's one I used to love too. I still kind of love Lionsgate though. Yeah, man, because they're still putting out shit like Dread, and yeah, I love me some Lionsgate, bro. That used to be the.
Isn't no
for
John
me,
Wick
bro.
Lionsgate?
It might be. I think it is. But do you
Yeah.
remember when you went out and you rented an indie film and you saw that Lionsgate logo and you knew you were getting something special?
All the time.
Bro, you knew when you saw that lion logo you were getting something special.
Lionsgate. 506 films so far. This is all put in by the users. So
I think
we can do
Dust. I think Dust was by Lionsgate, and I think you people need to watch it if you ever get a chance. Watch Dust.
Yeah, John
It's,
Wick is by Lionsgate. Damn.
And look at
They
all
did
his fucking
Cobweb, too.
bangers. Look at all his fucking bangers.
Look at
bro.
they
And
have
I
the new
heard-
Michael Jackson movie coming out
I heard Cobweb
by Antoine Fuqua. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll watch anything he does.
Hell
I already
yeah.
said- you know that. I'll watch anything.
Oh
Antoine
yeah,
does.
he might be going for an Oscar for this one. This might be his Oscar run.
Is he going to glorify Michael or tell the whole story though? That's the question.
Yeah, I hope this is his Oscar run.
Don't
It's about
shy
time.
away from the
He's a
hard shit,
legend.
man. Don't shy away from the hard questions and the dark subject material.
The Unbreakable Boy Never Heard of. Ballerina, can't wait. Dear David, that did a stream thing. Are you there, God? It's me, Mark. Wasn't this one supposed to be nominated for a bunch of shit?
Oh yeah, that came out. Who directed that? It's me, God Margaret. I think this
It
Kelly-
just happened a couple years ago. It was
Oh,
some
Edge
girl.
of 17. I love that movie. I love that movie, Edge of 17.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Edge of 17 is a great movie.
Never heard of
That's
it.
a great movie. You never heard of Edge of 17?
Nope.
Huh.
Yeah, that's with Haley Seinfeld with Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson. It's
It
really
was
good.
right after. It was either right before Bumblebee or right after. But I loved her. I knew I loved
Yeah,
her right away.
it was like kind of like yeah, her going back to acting. 'cause
Well, when I
she's-
saw her in True Grit, I was like, "Oh, this girl's got it. This girl's special. You know, like
Yeah.
she's got that flow to being an actress. Like the other one that for some reason she fell off. The girl from Scott Pilgrim. I love her. Mary
Elizabeth Winstead.
Elizabeth Winstead. I love her. But
She's
then
in
again,
stuff
she's
still.
she's
in
in, yeah,
stuff.
she's in Ahsoka. Like fuck yeah, you know
Yeah.
she's Hera. So,
Yeah.
but you don't see. I haven't seen her make a big movie since The Thing, which was a great prequel,
What?
by the way. The Thing was a great.
No, she
prequel.
was in Birds of Prey. She's Huntress.
Oh, that's right. She was a Birds of Prey. Okay, I'll give you that one. That's a forgettable movie, though, man.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
I like the fight scene a lot in the.
No, it's a fun
Evidence
movie.
room
It's just
locker,
not one that I
whatever.
go back and watch over and over.
I do watch that fight scene a lot. I love that fight scene in the locker room, the evidence locker room. I
Yeah,
think
with
it's
the
one of-
cocaine. That's
Yeah, I
really
think it's one
funny.
of DC's best fights.
Margot Robbie was made to play that role.
Man, I sometimes she's so hit or miss. Especially in the first Suicide Squad, I didn't dig the performance, but in that one she was like doing good stuff. But every once in a while, I was like, should have done another take. But
I don't know. I really
Yeah.
liked her in the first one. I liked her in the first one. in the bar when she tells dude, you gotta own that shit. This is what
Wait
the
a
fuck
minute,
we
man.
do.
She
We're
was
not
like,
we're not good guys.
She
I
said it
like
like
the
8
first
times,
two.
bro.
She
We're
said it
bad
twice.
guys. She said it
She
like
said it
8
twice.
times.
She said it 2 fucking times.
Oh yeah, you're right.
She said it when she sold a purse, and she said it when she was telling
We're
that dude, "Look, you killed your family.
bad.
You got to own that shit." That's that, you know.
oh, look at they're making the Michael Jackson movie for real. You see that?
Yes.
Doing
Yeah,
biopic.
we
You just
we
said
literally
Antoine
we
Fuqua.
literally just talked about it.
Yeah.
Oscar bait, all that.
Yeah, we
Antoine
hope it's the Oscar
Fuqua.
bait.
We hope it's Oscar. We hope he finally gets his Oscar. Blah, blah. Antoine's
At least
dude,
a nomination. He won't get the Oscar, but get that
his
nomination already. It's
equalizer,
about time.
his equalizer trilogy, bro, should have got him at least one. At least
Okay.
one, bro. I don't understand how the fuck he didn't get
Okay, do you
even a
think
nomination.
You think Equalizer was gonna get nominated? I haven't seen
I
them,
think,
but are they
bro,
really that good?
the first
The-
one maybe.
I thought
the
they were
first-
just like taking John Wick like it's
No,
Denzel
no.
Washington's dad
No.
movie.
No,
the first one, it talks about like dude, there's so much there. He's got OCD, he's got fucking ADHD, he's got PTSD, he's like it should have at least got man, Denzel.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. And the
needs to
and the
take some
second one, even
Equalizer.
though the second one's a little long-winded, so good. And the third one is probably the best one out of all three, and believe it or not, just because it's so beautifully shot over in Italy.
I love Italy.
That's a good one. So you think they're gonna might charge the child molestation thing, Michael, or
What the hell?
The what?
that's in the biopic for Michael Jackson?
The alleged.
Allegedly, oh yeah, but
yeah.
maybe it will go like his crime or the first one in '91 or
We literally talked about how if they're gonna make a movie with Michael just now, don't shy away from the dark subject material. But that was my nice way of saying not saying those words,
okay.
you know, because we don't know what happened. None of us do.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, but then what about when his skin
Don't
got
be
lighter?
ignorant.
How are they gonna explain?
that's not
how they explain-
sexual. You're being
That's not,
ignorant.
you're ignorant.
They're
You're
ignorant,
ignorant.
but how they explain how Michael went dark skin in Thriller and then light skin in Bad?
Wait,
Aliens.
what do you mean? This is shit that's been touched on for
How are they gonna
fucking
explain?
decades, bro.
See, you nerd. Why don't you write Antoine Fuqua that
Chemical
on
peel.
Twitter?
He
Ask
did
him.
He literally did chemical peel. Like
Mr.
Michael-
Fuqua,
denied
how
it,
are you
but
going to deal with the fact that Michael?
Yeah, but he denied. He said he got like a skin condition.
Of course he denied it, but he was lying. Ain't no fucking
But
melanoma.
then,
Whatever.
they can say that it was a skin condition or he had chemical kills because he the one.
He said it was a skin
They're
condition.
going to keep it brilliantly vague.
Yeah, they're going to keep it vague. He said it was a skin condition, but everyone knew he was lying. He also said he didn't get a nose job.
They're
By
going
the
to
time
do
it
all
was
the
over-
possibilities. It's going to be
By
a
the time it was
mystery.
over, he didn't have a nose left.
They're going to give like 8 clues of what it could have been.
He had a
and leave it
fake
vague.
chin, and the dude looked like a fucking alien.
I'm going to
Like,
get
really.
surgery.
Seriously.
What's the most beautiful thing you can share with a child? Your bed. What the fuck, bro?
Oh my god, I saw that shit. That's still to this day fucked me up. That documentary.
I would have said money.
Here's what I want. And I'm not kidding. I want the Corey Feldman biopic. Who plays Corey Feldman? Not Corey Feldman.
Like a young Corey Feldman.
I want the Coreys. I want a movie about the Coreys, man. They were when I was growing up. There was no bigger names than the two Coreys. They were huge, man.
Yeah,
And
they
then
were
all of
big.
a sudden they just fell the fuck off, man. But they were in a lot of shit when I was growing up. Lost Boys, License to Drive, Dream a Little Dream. They even did a softcore porn with Nicole Eggert. I mean, they did a lot of shit together.
Okay. Yeah.
Ill.
Ew, what?
No, it's art. This is art.
They did that?
Who should play? Are we going? Okay, which Corey work with Dick is it like Goonies or Lost Boys? Corey.
That was Feldman. That's Corey Feldman.
Oh, you talking about Corey? Oh, Hames. Oh.
But Corey, I love Corey Haim too, man. I mean, he was a victim of like drugs. That kid was a victim of Hollywood. He was getting, and that's true shit. That's not alleged. He was getting turned out. He was getting assaulted by all sorts of people. He was getting fed drug after drug after drug. It was crazy. And Drew Barrymore at one point tried to step in and go, "Hey, I've been through this since fucking E.T. I know what I'm talking about." And Corey Haim basically told her, "Bitch, if you don't have any drugs, get the fuck away from me." Like that's how fucking bad he was.
What's
It's
all
sad,
this?
man. Hollywood
Movie
two
is all?
Hollywood will chew you up and fit you. See, I'm really thinking about watching these Terrifier movies though. I don't
They're
know
good.
though, man.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
I like the
heard they're
Terrifier movies.
super brutal, man.
They are, but I like them a lot. I think Art is a very interesting bad guy. He's a horror icon. He's what they were. He's what like the horror fans were trying to do with the Hatchet guy. Make him into he's the ultimate horror icon. It's like nah, not yet, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
It
that's
was
my
like,
boy.
no, I think it's Art.
Dude, pop,
It's a
dude,
Hatchet man, Hatchet face or whatever.
pop counterculture. I love talking. I mean, he did blow my eardrums out the other day, but I love talking to him, and it was fun. Like the whole Dairy Queen conversation, and everything. And I know he's got that biopic about Corey Feldman's music career, but I want one where like, what makes Corey Feldman such a lovable douche? You know what I mean? Because the old movies, you fucking love him, you know, but you see him today and you're like, wow, this guy's a fucking douche, man. I'm one of the few people that loves Dream a Little Dream. I love Dream a Little
Dream.
Bro,
Just
you
your
got
body.
you got Jason Robards in it. You got the guy who the alien busted out of, or not the guy that died
John
in
Hurt.
Alien.
John Hurt.
No, and the other one.
What other-
The
What,
guy that
Isaac?
him.
Have you heard
him
of
and-
this one? If you this
Him and the
one's
black
great.
him and the black guy were best friends.
In my
He's been in a
opinion, this
lot of-
Oh, the
movie's
black guy.
this movie's a little crazier than Terrifier. Cat Sick Blues. This is a wild one. I think it's from Australia.
Okay.
Pretty crazy. He uses a cat.
Hey,
penis.
I was watching.
Kill people with it.
I was watching my friends do one of their top 10 westerns,
Mm-hmm.
and out of all the westerns they did, when he got to the top 10, guess what his number 7 was?
Wild Wild West.
No,
Well,
the Proposition.
The Proposition's an amazing movie.
I think it's
That's my favorite western.
I don't like it, but I know it's your favorite. I think it's like kind of whack, but you know that's
that's
just me. But I didn't like the one with Tom Selleck either that everybody loves with the pygmies and all that. I don't. Can you even call him pygmies anymore?
The Tom Selleck.
Yeah, there's a Tom Selleck one where he's an Australian. It's an Australian one.
What?
Yeah, it's Tom Selleck. It's a famous, highly recommended western.
I don't watch
Tom
many.
Selleck.
I've only
I think
seen
I heard of
Leone
it.
and a couple.
And he's in, and it's an Australian
MTV
western
remake.
with the pygmies. Quigley Down Under. Quigley Down Under. That's the name of the
Oh
western.
yeah,
Higley. Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. And I've never seen it, but everyone's like, it's so
I don't
great.
see a lot of Tom. I don't think I've ever seen a Tom Selleck movie.
And Innocent Man is a good one.
Wait, no, I've seen the Mr. Baseball.
And Innocent Man is a good one. 3 Men and a Baby
I've
was
never
okay.
seen that. Never seen that. I
Her
don't think I've
alibi,
seen.
her alibi was okay.
Never seen it.
There was
Mr.
a time.
Baseball.
There was a time right after Magnum when he was kind of a big name.
I know he
He
was.
was-
He was
yeah.
supposed to be Indiana Jones, wasn't he?
Yes. Yeah. He was supposed to be Indiana Jones, and then NBC didn't want because there was a strike going on, so he couldn't do it. And then went to Harrison Ford.
And
the rest is
Innocent Man is one of the. Remember, you asked me today. I just thought about that. I said Blood In, Blood Out. I said American Me. I said Animal Factory. And Innocent Man is another one of the most like pure, most realistic, close to real, like what prison time is actually like.
Mhm.
That the Tom Selleck one, Innocent Man. Yeah, it had that what's his name ripoff. That guy, I always call him the Joe Piscopo ripoff because he looks like Joe Piscopo. He was in a show called Hammer a long time ago. It was a comedy on ABC with John Hammer.
The cop that
Yeah,
was obsessed with his
cop-
gun.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that.
that guy's in it, but he plays a serious role. They frame him. 2 cops break into the wrong house. They shoot him on accident, and then they're like, "Fuck, how do we get out of trouble?" So they frame Tom Selleck and send him to prison for a drug
Jason-
charge, and then Tom Selleck has to learn how to get by in prison. And it's got it's not
Like
is it
Shawshank.
who's the one I love the most? I love it's not don't get me wrong, I love Sir Ben. Sir Ben's great. Ben Kingsley's great, but who's the other one? F. Murray Abraham. F. Murray Abraham kills it in An Innocent Man. He's great in that movie. F. Murray Abraham. He was in one of my favorite movies with Ice-T, and everyone's like, Chris, this movie's garbage. I'm like, I love it. What's the one with Ice-T where they hunt him? The Most Dangerous Game.
Most
type of
dangerous
shit.
game.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
with Ice.
With Gary Busey, right?
Yeah, dude, it's so good. It's so fucking good. It's
I think
so
that was
good.
Ernest Dickerson.
F. Murray
directed that.
Abraham,
Hold on, let me look it up.
Gary
I don't wanna be wrong about
Busey, the kid from Dream a Little Dream that played the Psycho Joel.
Or is it
it's
surviving
just-
the game?
I think it's surviving the game, but
Yeah.
it's based off the book, The Most Dangerous
Yeah.
Game. Yeah, where they hunt humans. Oh, dude,
Came
Rock
out
is
the
in
same
it.
year
Rock is
as
in it.
Hard
What is
Target.
Rock's name?
Oh yeah,
Rock's
Ernest
name?
Dickerson did do it.
Wait, The
What's
Rock?
Rock? No, Rock. R-O-C. What's his real name? The big black guy.
Charles
That
S.
was in
Dutton?
Charles S. Dutton. He's in it, dude. It's a fucking all-star cast, and Ice-T kind of kills it, man. Like he does. Like, and everyone's like, "Oh, Ice-T ain't going nowhere. That motherfucker can't act." Raptor.
Oh,
Okay,
this guy.
how long's he
Charles
been?
S. Dutton was in 7?
How long's he been
yes.
on Law and Order? How long's Ice-T been on Law and Order, motherfuckers?
Who
Yeah.
knows,
just-
man? He's
that's like-
coasting. He's loving it over there.
I know.
Yo, Gothica kind of fucked me up because of the ending, but it was. You know,
Wasn't
but it was
Robert
good.
Downey in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both serial killers. Turned out her husband was the serial killer. It was crazy. Like yeah, it was nuts.
He's made so many like not so good movies. This guy.
Oh, I saw Bessie.
Oh my god, the Scooby Doo WrestleMania
Android
mystery.
Cop.
He was in Rudy.
The,
Goddammit, guys, he was in Rudy.
He
Come
was
on.
the janitor in Rudy.
He was the janitor.
The
And he's like,
janitor.
you told me you
Cinema's
never.
ultimate janitor.
You told me you never watched any of the games. I said I never watched any of the games from the stands, kid. And then you find out he used to play for the fucking.
Ooh.
And you're like, what?
Best janitor since Will Hunting.
Best fucking janitor since Will Hunting. Then you come to find out, like, all these haters are like, Rudy was a lie. That didn't really happen. I'm like, who gives a fuck?
Okay,
It's a good
so-
movie.
It's still a movie. How's that movie a lie? It exists. It's a movie. Most people don't even know it's based on a true story.
Yeah, most people.
Yeah, I
didn't
don't know.
care.
Rudy.
Yeah, John Favreau was so young in that movie. Like, he was super young when Rudy came out. Rudy came out in, like, what, 93, 92? And John Favreau was, like, in the movie. It's funny. It's funny seeing John Favreau and shit, and then, like, going, wow, he was in that?
It be an evil moon.
It'd be.
I wish Crazy Joe was in it, or Degrassi would come in here once in a while, because I want to ask them about movies like old shit. Like, okay, Perp, have you ever seen Bad Moon Rising?
Bad Moon Rising. Is that the
Bad Moon Rising?
Yeah, the John Carpenter written one about the car.
Yeah, dude, it
Yeah,
is
with
about a
Tommy Lee
car.
Jones?
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, with Tommy Lee Jones and fucking Kirstie Alley. She's so
Yeah.
fucking. She used to be so like Runaway with Gene Simmons and Tom Selleck and the robot spiders.
Yeah.
Dude, and Kirstie Alley used to be like the bombshell brunette, man.
I liked her in Summer School.
Oh, that's right, she was. But what's his face? I liked Summer School too.
I love Summer School. It's probably my favorite 80s comedy. Also, because those guys love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I thought it was dope. Before Tarantino was in the scene.
Take your seats. Where do you want us to take them? Yeah, yeah. And the girl who looks like but isn't Selma Hayek.
Oh my God.
You know who I'm talking about? The girl who looks like Selma Hayek, but she's not.
Wait, what movie is this? Summer School?
It's called Summer School. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
this is
saw
called
that.
Werewolf Bitches from Outer Space.
Werewolf Bitches. See, I will watch something like that. Yeah, I think you just like. Let's just keep it real, Perp. You're a
This
bad
is
movie.
oh my God, yeah.
You
it's
are a
coma.
bad movie You're a bad movie fan. It's okay. You are a
I mean,
bad
it's
movie
Lloyd Kaufman, man. And Janine Garofalo. What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna watch this for real. Look at that, 5 stars. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Sold.
There's a bunch of movies with spelling mistakes.
On purpose because they're edgy.
Yeah.
Like
Unless Eric
Mortal-
July wrote
like
it.
Mortal Kombat, Kombat,
I want to know a movie that like
Yo, this
was
is a werewolf movie? What the fuck?
done not on purpose, but like got to the theaters and they realized that they spelled it wrong.
There, actually,
Oh,
Michael Bay did that. Michael Bay has a misspelling in one of his movies. I remember. It was in one of the. You know how he does the writing whenever he changes locations, like the Pentagon. He shows the Pentagon. I forget which one, but there's a misspelling in one of those.
I mean, that's all. I mean, which Michael Bay movie had the pack on?
I think it's the.
Story-
I think it's the second one. It might be the third Transformers. One of those. I could actually look it up right now. Hold on.
It could be, yeah. Could be
Transformers
clearly,
or it's The Rock.
The Rock has a misspelling.
The Rock has a Pentagon scene in it.
No, it's for Transformers. It's one of the newer ones. Hold on.
Actually, do you think that The Rock will sue the Rock movie now that he trademarked The Rock?
No, it's that you can't sue for something that's post.
My God, I can't believe your brain. Your brain.
You can't sue for something that's retroactive. You know what I mean? Like that's not how that works.
And also,
Otherwise,
the WWE gave him that
otherwise
name.
people would be trying to like sue for, and it has to be his name and his likeness.
It's like
It's The Rock. Like that's like saying, because people used to chant Rocky. Can he sue the Rocky movies? No, like that's not how it works.
It's like Hulk Hogan hasn't sued Marvel for the Hulk name. I think he owns the name of Hulk. Yeah,
I do remember that there was a complaint from Marvel Comics back in the day about Hulk Hogan.
but he got hot, but then they kind of like let it go. But remember the Mr. America gimmick in like the 2000s? We came back to WWE.
Yeah, that was funny. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, but then he had the mask that literally looks like the Captain America mask, but even with the A.
It was just a luchador mask. That's all it was.
Yeah, but Marvel was like, no, that's Captain America. Take that shit off, and that's
Wait,
and they chopped it.
I thought they worked with him eventually.
Who?
Hulk Hogan. I thought Marvel eventually caved in and started working.
I'm talking about what he had the name. I'm talking about like he had this Mr. America gimmick to mess around with Mr. McMahon because he fired Hulk Hogan storyline. It came back as this Mr.
So he came back as Mr. America, and they couldn't prove that it was Hulk Hogan under the America mask.
Yeah.
And I remember that.
Yeah, and then his mask it's almost like a luchador mask, but it's almost like a full face Captain America mask with the A on top in the forehead. And apparently Marvel didn't like that because it looks too much like Captain America. So they just dropped it.
Well, do you know that Hulk Hogan is in Marvel Comics?
I would believe that.
I can't find this shit. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why he got quiet. He was doing research. Goddamn.
I know. Yeah, I was looking for this thing. I'm sure it's positive. I'll look at the movies individually one day. I'm due for a Transformers watch.
Oh, Terry! Yeah, that's his real name, Terry Bollea.
I did it not too long ago, and I'm telling you, I tried to power through him about a year ago in November. I even tweeted it out. I was like, guys, I'm going in. I'm doing every
2
Transformers
appearances
back to back. And I'll tell you what.
So he was in Iron Man.
I didn't. I kept going.
And he did them all. Hulk.
I did them all.
Congrats. I would have been there in the finish line with the water and the medal.
I was dude. It was hard. Getting to the last one. The last night was hard. But I knew Bumblebee was right there waiting for me, and Rise of the Beast. So I was happy.
I liked Rise of the Beast. Bumblebee, I was a little underwhelmed. Could have used.
Why does everybody hate the one I love the most?
I know.
I don't know, man.
Needed more Bayos. Needed more Bayhem.
No, you don't. You need to.
Yeah, you do. And the box office proves it. Owned with a terrible argument of box office.
Sure, okay, fine. Box office, but
no, it was a terrible argument. I was lying. I was joking. No, I understand people like Bumblebee way more than Michael Bay stuff. But at least people give props to the first one. People still give props to the first Transformers. So I'm cool with it.
I say the third. I say the Dark.
What I've done.
Yeah, Dark of the Moon. The last 15 minutes were awesome.
Oh my god, yes. When they're in Chicago, like when Optimus Prime came like riding down, he was sliding and slicing down Decepticons.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope.
Y'all talking about Transformers, fucking nerds.
Excuse me.
Robots fighting other
robots in disguise.
Shit's so
fucking as Ferraris and shit. What's cooler, Chris?
Okay, so apparently he had to sign a 20-year deal with Marvel to use the name.
Optimus Prime?
No, Hulk Hogan.
He's still on Hulk Hogan shit. Yeah, we're on Degrassi time, guys. we're on Degrassi time. When we're talking to CGH, we're on Degrassi time because like you'll ask Degrassi a question and then a half hour later you'll get your answer. Sometimes he answers right away though, so you know.
Yeah. Oh well, we should. And we're past 2 hours. CGH, we did the show.
And the Lions are winning, and no one wants to talk about Royal Rumble, do they? Yeah, I didn't think so. I love you guys. Be good.
I didn't see Royal Rumble. Wait, oh shit.
No, thank God. No Royal Rumble talk here.
What do you mean the show is over?
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
My most viewed videos are like 4 hours long.
So stay on with Senior Nerd.
Oh,
Oh
I was
God,
shooting myself
no,
in the head.
Yeah, exactly.
I was,
See,
I
it's
literally,
over, bro.
really
Chris
be
left.
like that guy.
I need to get going. We did the 2 hours, 14.
Maybe
He's gonna try to
Let
keep
me share this.
He's gonna try to keep me.
Let
here,
me
but
share
I'm gonna
this.
leave. I'm gonna leave.
Wait, look at
You're
that.
gonna try to keep me here, and I'm gonna leave.
Look
Okay,
how
so
long. Wait, 5 hours long. Oof. 6
Mhm.
hours long.
okay. So far, the one you have the most
3
is the
hours
shortest
long?
one. You didn't make. Look at the first
Oh
one.
damn. It's
The
not even
shortest
funny.
ones are the ones that made the most.
Damn it. Damn it.
Jackass. We went over. Now you've cursed this one to only get 100 views.
Damn.
God damn it, CJH. Learn to
We're
stat.
so close.
Yeah, we had it and we dropped the ball. We should have ended it before Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. So.
All right, close.
Any,
Play us out.
Closing. Closing thoughts.
Yeah, closing time. Time for everyone to go and do something else for a little while.
I had a
Oh,
good
did you
day.
like my
I know
little
which
intro?
movie I'm gonna watch.
Okay, I'm
next.
not getting my.
Did you like my intro that I did?
No.
Where the
Don't call it a comeback.